Of the many ancient civilizations of the world, none can surpass the grand majesty of ancient China, one of the oldest and longest lasting civilizations in the history of the world, going back over 4,000 years. Troller Games is proud to announce our latest Mythos series project, the Codex Sonarum. The Codex Sonarum covers the might and profound wonders of prehistoric to medieval China, both historic and mythic for castles and crusades. With almost 200 mythical Chinese creatures and over 140 deities and heroes, the Codex Sonarum is filled with monsters, gods, warriors, and more on a level that will be truly legendary, told in a narrative true to Chinese history. It introduces the basics of Chinese martial arts and is complete with Qi and the many legendary abilities associated with it. Ancient complex systems of sorcery, spellcraft, and fortune-telling, even enchanted charms, are explored as well. Players can live out their characters' adventures in tales set in popular Chinese fantasy styles like wuxia and more, while within a pseudo-historical setting and brought to life by the castle keeper or game master. Researched and written by Brian Young, the wildly popular Mythos series delves into the mythos of the ancient world, bringing hosts of gods and heroes, legends and lore, and even the monsters and foes that plagued the peoples of ancient times, to the stories that you create. The Codex Sonarum brings ancient China to your table. Join us and pledge today. Trollord Games, join the fray.
Hello and welcome to QuestJunkiesUK. It's a pleasure to be here with you today, and we are brought to you by the kind support of CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Trollord Games, and Nathrax 3D Minis. Look out for your chance to win in our fabulous giveaways. Check the session for today's giveaway. And of course, you can get yourselves a lovely discount over on their homepages using the coupon codes that will pop up in chat. Do not miss this amazing stuff. CZRPG with their beautiful encounter design, maps, a fantastic Patreon for you to join. Phoenix Dice, their incredible, sustainably produced, recycled packaging and everything. The wonderful Click-Clap Math Rocks, do check them out. Trollord Games with their incredible Castles and Crusades original system and lots of D&D content as well. And the beautiful 3D printed and beautifully painted, if you wish, minis of Nathrax 3D minis. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Please check them out and let them know that the Odyssey sent you. Now, let us also say a huge thank you to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. Amazing music and sound effects for your games, and just makes the whole experience a completely different level. Check them out, stuff for D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, other game systems, board games, science fiction, fantasy, everything you need. Link in chat for your chance to get a free trial of this amazing product. Now, let's get into the session. To adventure! Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to the Feywild and to the domain of delights that is known as Prismia, ruptured and framed by the evil hags of the Hourglass Coven as they took over from the original creator of said domain of delights, the fabulous Zybilna, aka Tasha, aka... what's the other one? There's another one.
Endolin Moonglade.
No. That's one of the... Tasha,
sorry, I got the hags on the brain.
I was trying to think of another one of Tasha's names.
Igglewib.
Igglewib. Thank you.
Igglewib. Yeah.
Thank you. There it is. AKA Baba Yaga's Little Precious. Okay, perhaps, although not in public. Okay, so thank you everybody. It is a pleasure to have you all here, and we were nearly in the right places.
Close.
Almost.
So close. We just need to put... Hang on.
I mean, I could put my glasses on and I could be Billy.
Scarlet goes there. Stay there. Sorry, bear with us, folks. And then we just need to switch those boys.
Figures.
And huzzah! Okay, so welcome everybody. Thank you. Sorry, we were talking amongst ourselves and having a nice time before we went live, so I forgot to do the cameras. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, all of you already. Good to see you, Patch, my friend. I hope that you are doing well. Reeling after the aftermath of being swallowed by a Tarask not 12 hours ago. I hope everyone was able to join us. Those of you that came in, swung by Barovia and beyond for the fantastic little one-shots charity stream fulfillment session that we had yesterday, where they battled a Tarask and romanced the Tarask. Check out the VOD if you missed it. It was spectacular. So much fun.
Oh my god.
Big welcome to everyone who's joining us. Double Crit Fail joining us there. Thank you for the follow. Timely. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the session. We are just getting rolling here. A big thank you to all of those lovely sponsors of ours in that pre-reel that you just saw there. And another special thank you to the wonderful CZRPG, who is sponsoring our giveaway this week with boom, this beautiful piece here, The Red Woods, a one-shot location for the world's greatest role-playing game. A Fey, evil druid mini-campaign one-shot setting with the CZRPG trademark. Beautiful maps and encounter design.
I want to enter. I want to enter this one. I don't have that. I want to.
Literally any other stream this week. Get in.
Damn it.
Get in. And yes, this is our giveaway this week. Beautiful art, kind of Japanese, Chinese themed art there, with beautiful kaide leaves there for the season. It's just swiftly coming up on us, the beautiful autumn colors we have here in Japan. So everyone, !enter in chat for your chance to win this awesome module. Now, that said, let us also give a special shout out to the fabulous, erudite, talented, frankly gorgeous Evan Blair, for Evan Blair Art, who did this beautiful artwork for our characters here. Do check him out now that he's done swanning around in his life of luxury in Hawaii. He is back to streaming, and you can head over there and see all of their fantastic stuff and check them out. Very talented artists. Please commission them if you would some awesome character art like these beautiful pieces here, and you get a bit of a closer view in the fantastic opening cinematic, which comes from that delightful chap in chat over there, QuestJunkiesUK, young Patchius, who is a very talented person and creates our various intro cinematics. Absolutely awesome stuff, which you'll get to enjoy in just a second. Yes, indeed. Everyone, speaking of QuestJunkiesUK, you should go over there, check out their link tree, all their cool links and all the stuff that they do, especially Corey.
Yep.
Moonlighting, I see.
Moonlighting? I did it with your permission, sir.
I know. Yes, indeed. The fabulous Scarlet Song can be seen over on QuestJunkiesUK in their recent Honey Heist shenanigans. Here is the VOD on YouTube. Go and check it out. It's fantastic. And from what I've seen of it, I haven't got through the whole thing yet, but what I've seen so far is very, very special. A chaotic, rambunctious crew of bears and bear associates, and you can enjoy that over there. Fantastic stuff. It's rather not safe for work, apparently. I haven't got to that bit yet.
It's definitely suggestive.
I shall be interested to see how that turns out there. Okay, right. So, yes, do check out our fabulous friends over there at QuestJunkiesUK. And as we are jumping into today's session, let us remind ourselves just what is going on. You may notice slightly different things. The opening slideshow in the opening screen, our background here, our map that we have, the fabulous maps from the Wild Beyond the Witchlight here. You can see that we have arrived in the third part of Prismia. They have travelled through hither and thither and finally arrived in Yon. As last time, they finished questing through Loomlurch, the evil hag Scabatha Nightshade's lair. They found themselves in the attic of a doll's house, miniaturized and fighting mimics. And inside said mimics, they got some loot, including the memory that Scabba the Nightshade had traded with one Idonius, Kore's father, the spirit of whom was residing in her hair, and Daisha got to see the memory of that fateful night, that Idonius transporting the fabled gem that had been found in the mountains of the material plane and delivered to the Feywild, to the courts of the Winter Fey, via the shrine in the hidden valley up in our Candlekeep Mysteries friend Daisy's hometown, at least for a time. A certain lizard guide, one of the Ebon Roads, the Shadow Road guides and patrolmen known as Gekato, was leading Idonius and his entourage through the Ebon Tides to the court of the Queen of Air and Darkness. And as Idonius delivered the crystal, they saw how it was a trap, as Kathleen of the Crooked Teeth, an evil archfey from the courts of Midnight Teeth, had laid this trap for Idonius. What is their beef with said archfey? We are not sure. But the crystal exploded, wreaking havoc throughout the palace, decimating the court and courtiers. But the Queen of Air and Darkness herself was saved by Kore's father Idonius as he leapt and dived to her aid, losing his corporeal form in the process as he drifted off into the Feywild, over towards the summery side of things, so we say. I mean, as they say, don't go into the light, but he went over towards the summer side of things there, and found himself confronted by his past, wanting to reconnect with his past, his daughter, Kore. He went to Scabba the Nightshade, a hag of the past, and pleaded that he could be reunited with her. He offered up the memory of that fateful night in the Winter Court as payment, rich payment for the services of the hag, and she delightedly reunited them in a very literal sense as she fused him into Kore's hair. As the spirit of the memory was released from its container, it combined with the spirit in Kore's hair and flowed down their form, becoming a living shadow of her father, accompanying Kore in a little more corporeal form, while still silent.
Thank you.
But watching over his daughter's adventures. Having done everything they could and got the children off to safety in thither, Emin said goodbye to his brother, now an Oni, but enjoying that and happily in his new form and able to shapeshift and not freak everyone out. He led the other children off with their friend Little Oak towards the Wayward Pool and the Unicorn there to hide away in safety until Prismere is returned to its former glory. And they travelled with their guide, the hovering oil can Squirt, who guided them through the mists, safe and true, to the final realm of Prismere, Yon. And it was there, let us switch things up to...
I just love the idea that we're all like holding hands, going through the mist, and it's just this like jack-o'-lantern oil can leading the way. Like anybody seeing the party approaching would be like, what?
And since it's the mist, I kind of picture the four of us doing the Scooby-Doo thing to the xylophone. Doink, 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 doink.
Yes.
As the mists ahead are illuminated once more by the crashes of lightning, you emerged, as we said. Let me get our official docs text here.
Dun dun dun.
You emerged onto a high mountain path, wending between rocky crags on the mountainside. The sky dark and full of roiling thunderclouds, You are greeted by a howling wind. For a second, lightning splits the sky, striking nearby mountaintops and illuminating a distant pinnacle of rock with a foreboding castle carved out of it. Like this. Not a visual art, but apt nonetheless. And
Gestures.
we
Just
return to the 6 of you, I guess, with Juniper and Squirt.
Mm-hmm. Do we count Idonius?
No, not yet. He is but mere shadow. A shadow of his former self, you could say.
Yep.
So, my friends, let us meet these adventurers properly. Daisha, who are you in the real world? Who are you playing? Where are they at?
I am Stephanie in the real world, owner of Vex Spending. Go check it out. And I am playing Daisha, the Yanti barbarian, and she is more I don't know, she feels kind of bad for just like outing Kore's secret. Like, I would say she's probably lingering in that, like the sweet tender moment. I hope it all ends up okay. Also, I accidentally fucked up because I'm too excited.
Oh. Oh.
Fair.
What? How bad did I fuck up? I didn't think it was that bad.
Okay. Corey, speaking of, you good stuff?
Hi everyone, I'm Scarlet Song, she, her, sorry, I just saw a grimmer in chat. Hi everyone, I'm Scarlet Song, she, her. I'm an artist, an encounter writer, a podcast host, and today I'm once upon a time supervising and reprovising my role as Kore, the Fey Wonder adventurer who has had a lot of backstory drop in these last little bits. And for her part, she is very, very grateful for a comforting force like Daisha, who, even though she can probably feel Daisha fidgeting to her side, and as she's got her mask firmly on her nose, and let me know if I'm being too quiet, please. She's given Daisha some affection earlier when we were in the mists, but I think she's kind of got a side eye going on Daisha's fidgeting, and as the rain's coming down and the lightning begins to strike between towering moons and suns, she just kind of like takes one gloved hand with the fingertips kind of knocked off and torn off through many uses of primal savagery, and just gives her like a "it's aight" kind of pat. And then as
We've come full circle.
and then as she does that, Idonius is like other side, "it's aight," but like less like affectionate, just like yes,
Thank
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Emin, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Colby, and I will be playing Emin Pastiche, the fairy rogue, who is
Sorry,
feeling...
I'm being shouted at for doing sound effects too loud.
Oh.
Fix it, John. Fix it.
It's lightning. It's supposed to be loud. I'll tone it down.
Emin is definitely feeling a little concerned. It's very clear to him that his brother is still, like, child-minded enough that he doesn't quite grasp the situation that they could find themselves in, and even if that may not be true, that's where Emin's head is. So he enters Yon apprehensively, almost like not wanting quite to have left thither yet.
Sorry, Colby, can we get your mic a bit closer or nearer to your mouth?
I don't know if I can get it closer. I can try to adjust the audio settings.
Sorry.
What?
Everyone has to try and keep up with Stephanie.
Everyone what?
I blame the Tarask. When a Tarask steps forward,
Wow.
shockwaves attack all planet existence and mic setups.
I don't know. I can scoot it a little bit closer. Is that better?
A little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe just aim to
Thank you.
project.
Yeah, right.
Enunciate, dear boy. Enunciate. Okay. And Villa Grimm.
Hi, I'm DM Charlie. You will have no problems hearing me. If you don't know who I am, I feel sorry for you. I'm amazing. Pro DM, part-time government accountant, father, husband. I'm a great guy. I am playing Billy Grimm, fey-touched human warlock who is looking around suspiciously, kind of wondering through the fourth wall, what is this shadowy, misty place in which we are now finding ourselves? And has the great voice in the sky got a dark twist for the Halloween season in mind for us? Only time will tell.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Oh, I am not a bit quiet, Grim. Oh, good God.
How dare you?
How I really... Am I really? This is how we're doing the rest of the show.
Everyone do a sound check, and they can tell us. We'll go one by one.
Okay.
Well, who wants to go first?
I just said Marco.
Oh.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the volume kitten. Not that he's a great guy. Kitten, please tone it down. I need to keep his head in frame.
DM Charlie. Oh, I can do that for you too. I can. No, okay. Hopefully, I'm gonna shut up now, and we'll finish with the mic checks, especially when Colby comes back.
You're
No problem.
fine.
No problem.
It's the
We are
Okay.
entering a rainy, misty scene.
Indeed. And speaking of, let us enter Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Okay, thank you everybody, and yes, that beautiful intro from the fabulous QuestJunkiesUK. Now, let us return to the mountainside. Daisha, Corey, Emin, Vili, Squirt, and Juniper, galumphing along
Schnoodle?
at your side.
Schnoodle?
Oh yeah, sorry, the luggage too.
Yeah.
Okay, so please, over to you, my friends.
I believe when we last left the session, we were actually heading towards the closest cave structure because the rain had started to pour down pretty hard.
Correct.
Was that accurate?
I believe that was accurate. I'm afraid of being wrong, but I believe that is accurate.
Because I think Squirt was saying something along the lines of like they were worried that we were going to get too stuffed up by the storm, for lack of a better word. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because, what is it? Just to clarify, we entered from top left, right?
No. I think... Chistic.
Oh, thank you.
I think
Much casted.
I'm gonna have you come in on the remains of this aqueduct, kind of
Right, click one more time.
thing here.
Okay.
Alright.
Because you can see kind of at the edge of thither on the edge of the map there.
Okay,
Is it?
yeah.
So green.
So pretty.
Ooh. Very nice.
So you're coming along. You're kind of making your way along that, but it's more
Okay.
it's more abstract that's on the map here. It's more there's more mountainous scenery, and you're on the edge of
Okay.
that there. Now, as you make your way in towards the interior, the skies rumbling overhead, and the rain lashing down on the rocks. The wind starts to pick up even more. And soon you find yourselves having to hold on to the rocks at the side of the trail as it comes howling down from the mountaintops, funneling along the valley, stronger and stronger. And Stephanie, sorry to do this to you twice, but
God.
as you arrive in Yon and the wild, vicious weather conditions of this cursed place, an eldritch tornado howls down the valley towards
Has this happened
you
before?
all. It happened in the one shot with Creep Show.
Horrific. Oh, I was getting horrific meteor shower flashbacks.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Oh no, that was not.
Sorry to murder you twice. However.
No, in the one shot for the charity stream. With,
Oh, yes!
Scarlet, Donna Creep Show, and everybody, and Time Lord's wife. Okay, so yes, the sky darkens as a huge tornado forms and careens towards you all on the mountainside. I need everyone to make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Question.
Yes.
Upon seeing and feeling the precipitation in the air and like the oh crap wind, can Corey have latched onto Juniper?
No,
No?
there is no
That
time.
fast?
Comes roiling down the mountainside.
Do I have a
It's
crystal?
alright.
Evil beast.
Woohoo!
10.
Yeah, can we find out which of us have inspiration?
Everyone has a
Yeah.
crystal at the moment.
I would
I'm
like to
gonna
burn
use
mine.
mine.
Yeah, me too.
This,
Oh no.
This isn't a save fail situation. It's more a compartmentalizing of the party, shall we say?
Oh,
Can I
great.
make a... Am I rolling for Juniper separately, or is Juniper sharing mine?
Nope, you're good.
You're not gonna believe this, but I rolled a
sorry?
2,
You don't need to.
and then I rolled another 2.
That's what I'm saying. This isn't really a saving throw as such. It is a way to
Right.
it is a way to kind of separate things out. So I would save your crystal.
10.
Okay.
10,
I got an 11.
11. I'm in with a 2. Willie?
4.
Actually, it was a 1 on my part, because I have a minus
You
1
weren't
to
prepared
ability.
for weather!
As Willie gets blown off the ledge. Valkaradras!
Damn it. We just got him back.
Noted. Okay. So as the tornado just comes howling and tearing along the mountainside, small rocks and stones come flying in its way. Everyone throws up their arms to try and shield their faces from the blow, and you find yourselves no longer in Kansas as you are lifted up, twirling into the air, being swirled about this way and that. You kind of desperately reach for each other as you are whisked into the sky above the mountain veil, far, far below. I need... Let's see. Sorry, Daisha, what was your number again?
11.
11, wasn't it? Okay, you were a 10, weren't you, Corey? Okay, so yeah.
It was the best one, was an 11.
Mixing, yeah, just separating the girls and the boys here. Let us go with our Floridian friends. Could you each roll me a d6? Daisha and Emin.
Got it.
Yes.
D6.
To appease the hurricane. I got a 1.
Thank you.
And I got a 5.
Thank you. Daisha, Corey, you desperately reach out, you grab onto each other's wrists. Corey, Idonius' shadow is just like flailing behind you like a cloak. It's like...
As it's doing it, she bundles up an arm so there's a distinct shadow patch that he can hide in.
Okay, he tucks away there. Duck and cover. Daisha, you grab onto Corey's wrist and you are swirling around to reach each other. You desperately reach out the other way towards Emin. Emin, his wings battling futilely against the winds as he is swept away out of your reach. But Emin, you do manage to control your wings enough to head over and grab onto Rilly's billowing robes. And Emin and Rilly are whisked off in one direction. Daisha, Corey are whisked off in another. Corey, with the plaintive... Juniper spirals off far, far away, further than you could possibly imagine.
Ah, I see.
Disappears from sight into the swirling clouds as the tornado deposits you in separate parts of Yon.
It's Abbott all over again. My heart can't take it.
Is Schnoodle at least bitten my leg in order to stay put?
Yeah, Snoodle is wrapped around your waist.
Okay. It's like what is it?
Like a belt.
Biting its own
Noodle
tail.
fanny pack. Ouroboros, or whatever it is.
I
Ouroboros.
really am in
yeah.
Florida.
Okay. So, sorry.
Whisked away by a tornado. Ooh, boy.
That was a 1 and a 5.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Graham.
That's it.
Oh my god, Graham.
Let's go in order. A 1 was Daisha and Corey?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Daisha, Corey. You find yourselves on the mountainside, thrown unceremoniously down on the stony trail, and everyone, all of you in this, you all fall prone and take
Ouch.
15 force damage.
15!
Crying out! All of us? All 4 of us? Or just them?
Nope, all 4 of you.
Willie's down.
Well,
I had
Dude,
10
Willie's
temp
dead.
HP
Boy, what
for
a great
some
campaign.
reason.
Oh my god.
I have 12 hit points left.
to yon, bitches.
Yeah.
You know the DM's serious when they pull out the random damage table.
This is an encounter from the module.
I know. Just giving you a hard time, man. You are a great DM.
And it was also
I
very,
didn't-
very, very timely,
Capricious,
and useful
cruel.
to
Yeah.
send Juniper off to Rodania for a spell.
Okay.
As I said, everyone, check out the fabulous honey heist
Yes.
over on QuestJunkiesUK.
I'm thinking the same thing, Phantom. I'm gonna be looking for the yellow brick road when we land.
What is it?
Ruby
I
slippers.
also find it interesting that Billy's down and and I don't know if he has the
I don't
health
think he's actually
potions
down.
on him.
He's not down. I was just
Not
joking.
down.
Oh god, okay.
Not down. He's halfway down. Like,
I
Scheiße, not again.
Grim, you bite your tongue. That's enough of that.
Okay.
That's what all the bloodthirsty DMs say. Wow.
I'm
Oh.
a fan of letting the players hang themselves, dear.
Well, yeah. You know, you most certainly may try, or, you know, take what you want, but you're gonna eat what you take. So I just think it's funny that chat has the measure of our wonderful DM here. You know, it's like when I first started watching John, I'm like, I'm gonna play with this guy. One of these days, I'm gonna be on one of his streams, and I got what I wished for.
We manifest.
And you'll like it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like it very much, sir. May I have another? More damage, please, DM John.
You already pass out every other session. Breathe, dude.
You know,
Okay.
when you got a theme, lean into it.
There you go. Hey, that was Horvin for a long time.
Now, let us enjoy these sound effects from Sirenscape.
I think I need to refresh my sounds.
Right back.
Dasha, Corey, you hear a loud I like that one. Bleating sound as you peer up from prone, Schnoodle kind of lifting your chin with his snoot, Corey, and you see up on the mountainside above you 3 giant goats. These goats have silvery grey fur, wizened faces, and golden hourglass-shaped pupils that observe you closely.
Is there
Corey.
a bridge?
There is not. Corey. They start to bleat in Elvish, which you speak, but Daisha does not.
Yes, I do.
So Daisha, you recognize they're speaking a language, clearly awakened in some way, but you do not understand the words. But Corey, you hear them bleat in Elvish. When the moon obstructs the sun, creeping Lynn will come undone.
When the moon obstructs the sun. Just to clarify that I heard that right. When the moon obstructs the sun.
Like a big pizza pun. That's amore.
Lovely. Excellent.
Sorry.
I think like that's the sound of the goats. If you heard that caster screech before just then, as the goats bleat that out and Schnoodle's under her chin, like she glances over towards Daisha, double checks if her fingers are moving. They're not dead.
Yeah,
She calls out in Elvish, "What kind of moon?"
Hey, Patch, thank you, mate. Okay, so there you go. I put it in Roll20 chat. That's the first one there. So when the moon obstructs the sun, creeping Lynn will come undone. Now, do we remember our homework, adventurers? What did we hear about Endelyn in the carnival? You don't, Corey. You get get to abstain from this.
Stand by one.
All right. Corey just is like, during
Corey,
this.
As you call out, the second, slightly smaller goat bleats. Blade her passions. Stay on script. A cat, a horn, a shadow ripped.
Corey feels around for her shadow immediately. Still there. Yoo.
Oh yes, that
The
just gave me
horn
an
is
idea.
from the unicorn, but the cat.
So there. Oops, sorry. Put that in the right. Put that in the Twitch chat instead.
Play to
Enjoy
her passion,
Twitch.
stay
There you go.
on script.
There you go. I put it in Roll20.
Thank you. Play to her passion, stay on script.
I should put them in. I'll put them in Twitch as well while I'm here.
A
So
horn
that was the second one, folks. Here's the first one.
would be the
Play to-
rocking horse.
A cat, though.
Star.
Who?
Star. The kitten.
Oh, shit. Yes.
Isn't the
It's the
beast?
displacer beast that we met in the carnival. Kore.
Star was her baby.
Corey met
But
Star.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
a cat, a horn, or a shadow ripped.
Hmm.
So she'll want one of those three.
Then, the third and smallest of the goats bleats. The full scepter is the key.
Where is the...
The Fool's Scepter.
The full scepter is the key. No, I'm still picturing Corey vaguely, like dizzyingly, still just took 15 force damage.
Yeah.
As like she's looking and she's blinking at these goats, checking with Daisha, like, are you hearing this? Face. And Daisha doesn't
Daisha's like,
understand
meh.
Elvish. Just doesn't understand Elvish?
She does
Does
not.
Daisha?
She does not know.
No.
Okay. So Corey's like, are you getting any of this?
I love that one.
Daisha's just like, you, channeling Emin there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're talking. Are you not getting any of it?
Oh no, I am. I just wanted to double check. I'll let you know in a second. Thank you, dears. Am I still on the floor lying while they're being shouted at by goats?
Up to you. I assumed you stood up.
Okay, yeah, okay. Corey has gotten up. It's like sitting up, checking over herself because she did get hurt. Do they have any markings on their body from like signs or like if they've got like bells that signify they're owned by anyone, or are they just mountain goats?
Nothing. Yeah, just the only thing that's very noticeable is the hourglass pupils.
Like looks over, blinks. Thank you, dears.
They look at you.
But why tell us?
They wait.
I'd like some answers. Or is this just...
Hmm.
The largest looks down at you. Our answers have been given. And they bound away up the mountainside in that general mountain goat defying of gravity.
Yeah.
And as they do, as nothing was offered in reciprocity, there is a shifting of the stone on the mountainside, and a boulder rises up from the earth and looks at you. And I would like you to roll initiative, please.
Gosh darn it,
Whoa.
I just wanted to know if there was anything else left before this sort of stuff happened.
Gonna kick rocks on us. I got a 3.
Well, it was the rule of reciprocity. We were supposed to give them something in return for information, but I was very confused. And I might end up dead.
Ooh. How'd you go, Daisha?
Got a 3.
3. Okay. Corey?
Hang on 1 second. 6. And Schnoodle is sharing, I'm assuming.
Yes. Even with a 6, you are still first, Corey. So yes, they
Ow.
dash away up the mountainside, and the Galabdur erupts from the ground beneath them. Look at this! I love this card. This token is great.
Why does that sound so familiar?
The Galabdur?
Oh,
It's been around
that
since
was-
first edition. The
that
old
was-
one is shaped like a big pointy rock. Yeah.
That was the guy that was in the frog swamp that we stepped on.
Yes, that was one of those two. Yep. So Corey, what do you do?
Corey's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Get a chance to say thank you. As she says that,
Here he is.
what sort
That's
of
great. Little legs.
little legs? I don't know what to. I honestly have no idea what I've got to give if I were to give anything because they've already run off before I could, right?
Yes,
Type
Well,
talk to rock in my
that's
console.
objective, but yes.
Okay, cool. Just to double check. In that case, Corey like sighs heavily. It's just like a 5-minute break. I just want a 5-minute break. And she calls out to Daisha, Daisha dear, we're under attack.
Oh. What did you say?
I would like to... I don't want to hurt them. Gosh darn it.
Offer him a tasty rock.
I'm also like not in the best brain space to be able to like handle combat straight off the bat.
Goodbye.
Do I know if the Galabdur is a human? It's not a humanoid, is it?
No, it's elemental.
Okay.
Did you kill Daisha already? What?
Just like that.
That was fast.
Suck it.
No. She's trying to get back into the Zoom call now.
In that case, the first thing Schnoodle is going to do is Schnoodle's going to do a Schnoodle, and probably attempt to bite the rock. I don't know how this is going to work.
It's up the mountainside at the moment.
I ran away and I left you.
Okay. How far away is it from us?
30 feet up the mountainside.
Alright. In that case, I turn to Daisha. Run?
Run? Daisha asks.
Just shrugging at this point. Like, honestly, she's tired. Fight or run?
I mean, I guess we'll run.
Fight or run? Run? Run. Alright. What's the closest cave system that we can see? Or mountain
Well, I'm
system?
after this rock man, so I don't know how successful this is gonna be.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't have a frame of reference. How scary would Daisha know how scary the rock man is?
It looks angry.
Okay. Alright.
So it's a dad. Okay.
Nah.
Rock man. Rock dad.
He's here and he's
So we don't see anything?
Just mountainside around you. Yeah, it's not riddled with caves, I'm afraid.
Alright.
You see that kind of Stonehenge-looking thing up on the far mountainside.
The far mountainside?
South,
Well, we have to
southwest.
find the others. And, okay. I guess I get out my... I don't know, man. I was not prepared for combat straight after being thrown into a mountainside and losing my bear. She's having a hard time.
I mean,
I'm
you do
sorry.
what you're gonna do, and I'll follow suit. Like,
I
there's
think
only
Corey's
one
gonna
rock
fi-
man.
I think Corey's gonna find the closest rock to take cover behind. And take out a crossbow.
Go for it.
Be like, I would really like to not fight, honestly. And I was just confused. I got thrown into a mountainside and then hourglass started shouting at me. Oh, speaking of which, we've been given riddles. She says, as she's prepped, basically if an aggressive attack is made in their direction, she'll fire. I'm readying an action instead.
Okay. Okay, that brings us to the creature. It just tucks in its arms and legs and starts rolling down the hill towards you, just like, and attempts to slam into Daisha.
My crossbow bolt goes off.
Okay.
Gosh, I'm so sorry, Daisha.
It is what it is. Don't be sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I was not braining. I'm not ready to brain today. That's damage. It's a 15 to hit.
15 misses, I'm afraid. It just sort of pings off the stone as it comes rolling towards you, and it attempts to make its rolling slam attack against Daisha. Only an 11 though.
Oh yeah, that misses.
Okay, so I think you kind of you leapfrog over it, your legs just spread out over it, and it just rolls and slams into the rock behind you, and then stands up a little dizzily and turns around and misses with its rolling charge, which brings us to your turn, Daisha.
Okay, I'm.
Oh, by the way, Patch, if you're still there, yeah, I think so. Patch and Grim gave some gift subs there. Who would you like those to go to, guys?
Ooh.
Wild magic surge time.
Yeah, I mean, it's we're the ones getting beat right now. Why not? Not to be totally selfish.
Fair enough.
Give him to the girls. Give him to the girls.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's fine.
You guys are gonna get something worse. I'm gonna feel really bad, and I give you full permission to rub it in my face.
Okay.
We shall see.
So
It's alright. Billy is expecting to get something kicked out of him.
Which is fine.
by the way, Emin,
Always, Corey.
Emin,
Yeah.
I can't do your sheets. Could you please
Get rid of the 20.
get rid of the the 20
Yep.
on the decks there? What was that? Oops all strength? Did you see on the stream? Has anyone got the stream open?
Was it Oops All Strength?
Sorry guys,
For
I missed
who?
it. Sorry, I
No,
distracted myself.
I didn't have.
What was it? Some people in chat. What was it? Oopsal. It was Oopsal something. I mixed which one it was though. Sorry, it doesn't have a thing of what rolls it was. I wish there was like a log of what you rolled. It was yellow. I know it was yellow. Oh, no, that's just the texture's yellow. Damn it. Chat, can you remember what was it? It was Oopsal something.
Nobody must have seen it.
If nobody in chat saw it, I'll re-roll.
Okay.
Give it because there's the delay with the chat there. I'll give it a sec.
Hmm.
No worries.
Also,
I also didn't see it.
Right? It was red.
My dog distracted me.
What was it? Mystery. I'm re-rolling. Respin.
Just go
Yeah.
for it. That's fine.
Okay, so Daisha coming in with a watching. Oopsal wisdom. Let me saw that.
Oh,
I'm
Yes.
so wise.
Okay.
Wise enough to know to run away.
Oh, sorry, Corey.
Okay,
It's
give it
okay.
refresh your character sheet there, Daisha. And Kore Nandayo.
Oh, you did it already, John?
Yeah.
Okay, then
Just
never mind. I'm
refresh.
backing up.
And Oopsal Con for Corey. Enjoy those hit points.
That is useful, given how many hit points we just went down.
It's funny. I keep wanting to fix your wisdom,
20.
but I was like, oh no, it's already 20 without anything.
My wisdom?
No.
No, Corey's base wisdom was 20 because I had variant human skill expert.
Amazing.
I'm refreshing mine, and so wait, Corey's was wisdom?
no.
Yeah,
No.
your wisdom,
Yours is
I'm
wisdom.
con. Hilariously, it's like
not
we
showing
like
up
swap.
for me.
It's on the sheet. It changed it. It says wisdom +5 now.
I will refresh again.
Give me the con. Give me the con.
Mine, it's wisdom +1, 12. It still says.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
mine
do
does.
it again.
That's right. I got it.
That was an accident.
Oop.
Yep, it says it. I went up a whole 10 hit points.
Huzzah!
On D&D Beyond on my character sheet, right? Oh, there it goes.
Is it
Okay.
right? Okay,
I don't.
cool.
I don't know.
Yep.
It just
So
didn't
this-
like me. I was refreshing the whole time. I promise.
No, I refreshed and it didn't work for me either the first time. It just didn't click, I guess. Okay,
It was
so,
being fussy.
Daisha, what you doing? And thanks for the subs, guys.
I am going to. Am I wise enough to run? I don't want to waste my last rage.
You don't have to. You can just attack if you want. Or we can get the fuck out if you want.
I think I'm gonna get the fuck out. I think if
Daisha,
he's
you
not,
hear-
if he can't.
You hear, like on the wind, like gusting down the mountainside. Your rights not to rage. Anger should not be fought with anger.
And let's see, what do I have on my person?
Was that the
Some
boss?
wise voice just gave me my information. Hold on. Pause, please. Just a moment.
Jiminy Cricket.
I don't have a Jiminy
You got a
Cricket.
conscious.
I'm afraid. I do
Corey,
have
I've heard this too.
Yes.
I don't have anything to like give him. I'm
We've
very
got candy.
wise now, so.
Do you have candy?
Oh shoot, I do have candy. I'm going, for my action, I am going to offer the rock monster a candy.
Rock candy? It's rock candy too, isn't it?
It's a rock candy. And I offer him this rock candy. I offer him, I think I ate the red one, so I will offer him the green one.
Let's hope that we didn't just accidentally turn them purple.
No, you ate the green one.
Okay, I ate the green one, I will give him the red
Yeah,
one.
red and blue.
That's like the best one.
Okay, then I'll give him the blue one, guys.
Gotta give him the
Okay,
the
guys,
candy.
hurl it at him. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I'm very scared.
Persuasively throw a piece of candy.
You got
at him
this.
at 90
Persuasively
miles
throw
an
a piece
hour.
of candy. I'm gonna do that again. This is what I'm gonna use my crystal for.
Okay.
That's fair.
19.
Ooh.
Not bad
If
at all.
if it is a positive effect from the candy, that will be effective. What
If
was
it's
the blue
positive.
candy from the Goblin Markets? 2 seconds reigns.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh no!
Let's see if I have that written down.
I don't think I told any of you guys.
No, he didn't tell us.
Oh no!
That's why.
Oh
If I found out, whenever I eat this red candy, if I find out the red candy shit, I'm blaming you, Colby. For saying that red is the best flavor.
Blue, it's an 8.
no! Red is the best flavor.
Fantastic. Okay.
Oh no. Oh yes?
Okay. Yes, this is perfect. Okay. It is persuaded to eat it with that persuasion check, so it leaps, thinking you are being, generous to it. And as it leaps into the air to grab at this candy, it bites down on it and snarls at you, and then starts to advance menacingly again. And it spins, and in a shower of rainbow-colored sparks, it is targeted by a polymorph spell, which it automatically fails, and its new form is a butterfly, which gets torn away by the wind.
You're right. Red is the best candy. You were absolutely right.
I win.
Corey who had her crossbow and just put it down for combat, put it down seeing Daisha go like, oh yes, reasonable solutions. puts the crossbow down, turns around, it's a butterfly.
I would like to take a
that
moment here, though, to ask some interesting D&D questions. Butterfly, tornado force wind. So we're saying what, 120 an hour, so 160 kph. The butterfly isn't going to survive, so that means the butterfly is going to take its max damage. So it's torn apart.
The tornado has finished. It was just mountain winds.
Okay, high winds, but let's just say it's not going to survive. So the butterfly's launched with a trajectory, with a speed, loses all its hit points, converts over to the Gale of Dur. Who is the unsuspecting passive traveler that you just catapulted this fey rock creature
Why
onto?
would you do that to yourself?
Daisha?
And as we pan over to...
Daisha, roll me a d8.
Oh, at least it is shady, yeah, Emin?
Daisha D8.
Oh my god.
Which way are the winds blowing?
Oh, you
I got a
perfidious
6.
bastard!
A 6? Okay.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
It would be so
6.
funny though.
I would
so...
deserve it. I would deserve it.
It's okay, that's not 6 o'clock. It's d8. So the 8 squares around in the grid.
Nice.
So that's northwest. Sorry, southwest. Down and left. Towards the henge.
Okay.
It went hurtling off towards the henge.
Holy moly.
And
Not again.
there is a sliding, scraping sound as a plant comes scooting down the mountainside towards you. Yes! Yes, my friends! Oh, that was masterful. What a way to solve our problem! Now, if only I could solve my problem. Good day! I am Amidor. And you see this?
What is that? Whoa!
Yes!
A dandelion
Wow.
knight.
Oh
what?
my god, please tell me
yes!
that Polynella is the bee.
There is no bee.
Oh. That breaks my heart.
He
I
comes-
want that as a tattoo.
That is.
I
yeah,
seriously
that is
want
way
that as a
cool.
tattoo. That is so freaking rad.
As Amidor comes. Now, you'd heard about Amidor whilst you were over in. AJ, you heard about Amidor as you were over in Thither, and you were told that he would be someone to look for to guide you through this realm. And he comes sliding and skidding down the mountainside. I see. My services were required earlier than I expected. You should offer something in thanks for such prophecies as the gods can give.
I didn't have the time.
You're too slow.
I was not. Corey just slumps and sits down and is just like, I've had a day and a night, and I'm tired.
You think you have had a day? A tornado came flying through here and separated me from my beautiful little bee. Oh, Polynella. Polynella, where are you?
I'm sure we can help you find them, she says, as like, no doubt Idonius is like, really, like... I'm imagining, what is it? If we're going by the shadow makes vague threatening gestures, one that we semi-mutually agreed on last session, like, the shadow of Idonius is just like, the disapproving like this.
I have also lost my other charge with my beautiful Polynella. Have you seen Gleam?
I do not know what a gleam is, dear.
An elf acrobat from a carnival. They were being held captive here in the castle. And he gestures with his sword just as a big bolt of lightning crashes across the mountainside.
That was very well timed.
Hang on.
Turns to Daisha.
She was being held here in the castle. The castle. And much like my poor Polynella, I was able to rescue her. And we have traveled through the mountains, trying to find the way home. Back to the candied apples and candy floss of the carnival. Now, how may Damidor save you, fine adventurers?
Well, we're missing our boys.
Yep.
We have all
We
lost
were torn
friends.
apart by our friends too.
That blasted tornado. It has come wrecking through here, separating us all from those we love. Oh, Pollinator.
Daisha will put a tentative hand on his leafy leaf.
How big is Amidor?
Huge.
No. I love how he's killed.
Is he like?
I love how he's killed a thistle.
Mortal enemies.
Apparently.
Killed the thistle.
He is small, not tiny. So he's kind
Not
of
tiny.
like half
Emin
sized.
size?
Yeah, Emin sized. Yeah, it's like 3 foot tall.
That's a
Dandelion.
big plant.
That is a very big plant.
So like a awakened shrub.
Basically.
Okay. Cool. Lovely.
Now,
Well, perhaps we could help each other.
that sounds like a plan. How about we try to gain the high ground? See if we can see our respective friends from there.
Corey just puts an ear out and see if she can hear either Emin or Willie screaming.
Let's see if there are any screams involved as we switch over to the board.
Haha.
You two crash down, taking that same force damage, landing prone at the base of tall mountains with a few gleaming windows, as you can see there to the right. And you find yourself amidst trees. There is some plant life here, it seems, in the mountains and stones. One of the tall, moon-topped lightning rods towers above you on a peak to the lower left. And the roll of a 5. You. Let's see, what's your passive? Willie 16?
Passive perception is a 17.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in with a whopping 10.
He sees all.
Of Willie.
Yes.
Okay. So as you're kind of clambering to your feet and dusting yourselves off, please talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Emin definitely like bounces several times after hitting the ground. He when he comes to a stop, he like, because of the wind, he immediately like closes his wings up into his shell. Is it cold here, John?
Yes, fairly, yeah.
Okay. So he would definitely pull like a cloak or something out of his disguise kit to wrap around himself, and he would start looking around for Willie.
Would you just like up out of a bush?
I just saw Grim. Yeah. No. Willie comes down and, unlike our redoubtable young Fae, does not bounce. Willie lands with a very solid one-ring thud in the dirt as dust mushrooms up around him. One single finger comes up from the still prone form of the warlock as he wheezes out a breathless, "Oh, it missed. I am still dry." And then the rain starts.
Yes. And you two find yourselves there in the mountains. Willie, as you turn up and as you stand up and look towards your friend Emin.
Emin is gonna lean over Willie's head. Like he will have approached from the opposite end, so they're looking like upside down at each other.
Right.
And he'll be like, "Hey, I'd offer you a coat, but I'm afraid I don't think it would fit you."
It is quite alright, Emin. I need to get my noggin straight. Everything is upside down. Oi!
No, you... And then he'll, Emin will walk around and, like, offer Willie a hand, a very small hand, to try to help him, like, sit up.
Willie,
you're good.
As Emin comes and walks and reaches towards you, you see Emin over Willie's shoulder, moving across the rocks. Well, first and foremost, a raiding party from Games Tavern. Hello, Raiders. How you doing?
Hey!
Welcome in. We are playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight. They have been split in two. The girls and the boys separated as they were flung through the air by a tornado. Daisha and Corey found themselves confronted by awakened prophecy-spouting goats and an angry boulder beast called the Galabadur. And Emin and Willie have been hurled onto the rocky surface here. And as they start to rise up, and I try and block out the sunlight. Too bright. Okay. You, Emin, see creeping across the stones towards Willie from behind him. Actually, no, other way around. Willie was the one with the hypersonic perception. Sorry. Willie, as Emin goes to help you, you see shadows shifting. Did Idonius get brought with you, thrown towards you? But no, you see these two shadows looking like elongated goblin shadows with long, spiky, spindly fingers reaching towards Emin, but no physical goblin to cast said shadow. What do you do?
Willie
There's a
will.
mime amongst us.
It's what? Yeah, Willie will. Crap! Grab Emin and like throw him to the side so he's facing as he scrambles up, and then puts his hands in that mock judo-esque "I'm about to cast a spell" pose.
Whoop.
Emin, do you see what are those things that are coming towards us?
Would Emin recognize?
If I'm pointing
these
them out, I
things?
would hope.
As soon as you spin around and you see these creatures coming towards you. This is nothing you've seen in Prismere before, no.
Uh-oh. Oh, I do not like this. Emin makes the astute calculation that these are shadows, so I should probably make some light. And he's gonna cast Fairy Fire right over them.
Okay. Let's have a little look-see here. See if we can avoid. That's a dex saving throw, right?
Yeah, 13. Great.
That is going to be a 10 and a 9, so they both fail. The lights cling to the two shadows and move with them, and they leave. And then it also clings to the rock at the mountainside where they weren't. And you see these two kind of like these outlines where the shadows had been when you cast it. And then the rest of the rock is glistening with the Fey magic. Hey, Phantom, thank you for that gift itself to Warrior Streak. Good to see you, Reed. Thanks for the raid, everyone. Everyone, please do check out our good friends over at the Games Tavern, our partners Oh, by the way, Reed, yesterday we had the fulfillment of one of the stretch goal promises from No Kid Hungry as our Barovia crew battled a Tarask at the base of Castle Ravenloft. It was spectacular.
Beautiful.
So that seems to take. I mean, they are lit by this this magical fire, and they kind of recoil from it. But then when they feel there's no physical or harming effect, they just start reaching towards you.
Willie shouts out, "Identify yourself, or face magical fire!" And he points his finger, ready to throw Eldritch Blast if they don't respond within 2 seconds.
I don't think they have any languages. Let's see.
Uh-oh. Not good for them.
Upfern. Yeah, Willie then Upfern and casts Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Whichever one is the closest target to my friend and companion. Rolled a 16. Does a 16 hit?
Just a moment, please.
All right.
Get him.
Apparently, I'm gonna have to.
I know
It's fine. I was looking at create bonfire. I've got fairy fire.
Oh, wait, candy.
Right.
Candy.
Then it'll just be a shadow with a big sticky ring around its mouth.
Tasty.
Okay. So, as you
Shadow
cry
candy.
out, Upfern, and get the surprise here, did you roll with advantage? Because they have the fairy fire?
Oh, I did not.
Yes.
Rolling again. That is a 17. I will take that +1.
Okay. As you do that, the creatures howl in anger and come streaming towards you. As written in the module, they attack when attacked. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
And let me grab ourselves a shadow here.
All right.
I was raised on the brand of D&D where it's kick in the door, kill the thing, steal the loot, repeat. The fact that I even talk to these other creatures is miles of character growth. It's
Okay.
You did it. You still did it, but you did it.
but I did it.
Who's that spin going to, Phantom?
There you go. Oh yeah, Phantom, who gets the dice, the spin of the wheel there?
I saw that he rolled a d4 in chat. So.
Oh, okay, I see. And it was a 3, so that would be you, Emin.
Hey! All right.
No,
Oops,
that's
all
old school D&D, my friend. Old school D&D.
Buff baby.
Ooh, oops, all strength, Emin.
Are you serious?
Yep. Perfect. Okay, so the evil-looking things come stalking towards you both, and as we roll,
Munchkin is great, though.
I'll go for the one that's in front of you, Willie. That hits. So, yikes! Die! Rude. Okay,
Oh my God.
so, Willie, roll me that damage, please. Let me see if we got any resistance.
That would be a 10. A 10.
Okay. The character art for shadows is terrifying. Look at this. So
So I already don't like the little boo.
Okay.
No, thank you.
So, fire. So what was the damage there, Willie?
10. 1-0.
10. Resisted to 5, I'm afraid.
Resisted?
What?
Okay.
What?
To force?
Fire.
Fire.
Fire. Fija. No, force.
If
Force.
it's
Yeah,
not
it is
force,
force.
it's force.
Say, Eldritch Blast is force.
In which case, that is not. Sorry. I misheard what you were
The little
what you were
icon looked
firing.
like a flame. Yeah.
Okay, so that is on its last licks already.
Nice.
Those things. Hey, Daisy, thank you. I'm going to assume that's going to Willie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Daisy.
Yeah. All Butterfingers.
Oops.
Wild Magic Surge. Woot woot. Willie, give me that D100, please.
Oh my god, yes!
For what I am about to receive, I give gratitude and thanks. 31. That shouldn't be too bad.
31.
Ooh.
I love everyone tries to read into the number on these wild magic search tables. There's no pattern to them.
Vibes all the way, John.
Hey man, the lottery is a sure investment strategy.
It is.
It really is.
Vibes only.
Okay, here it comes. Sorry, I'm waiting for the PDF to load up. Okay, so yes, these shadows come towards you. Tinkerbell wings. Nice. Emin and Willie. Brothers in wings, flying together through the mountains of Yon. Holding hands.
Only if Stardust,
I'll ship
Pixie
it.
Dust would trail after me as like...
Well and thoroughly chipped. Okay, a 31 on the Warlock Wild Magic Search table is... Okay. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Willie, as you kind of cast off, your hand is outstretched, casting the Eldritch Blast here. There is a whooshing sound, and a large tome, a book, is like acioed into your hand.
Oh.
And it's just like flies into your hand. Can you make me a Wisdom saving throw?
Gladly.
Did you just get packed by a tome?
Yeah, I was gonna say
18. 18.
Oh, an 18 is a save. Okay, yes, the 31 on the Warlock Wild Magic table is the nearest book you haven't read teleports into your hand, and you must succeed on the Wisdom saving throw or spend your next action perusing it.
Oh my god!
Like, ooh,
That's
book.
so accurate, Thor.
Self-control check.
I will read in a moment.
I
The
think-
deal with you, Shadow.
I think this is the Warlock table, not the Willy table.
Yeah.
It's very, very apt. Okay, so you quickly tuck that away. Oh, I shall have a look at that later.
Oh, thank you. What a good place. It rains books.
By the way, Willie, what is your initiative there, mate?
Oh,
Pop it in,
sorry.
if you'd be so kind.
I'm just so excited that we were about to get our asses kicked. Yeah, all right. 6.
Thank you, kind.
My apologies for
No, it's
holding
awesome.
things up.
Not at all. No, in the slightest. I also need to check something. Okay. All right. So, let me do this. Okay, so that is the surprise round done there. As Willie, you do that attack suddenly at the two of them, and at the top of the round with an initiative of 19, you see darting through the trees towards the two of you a lithe figure with a mask across their face as Huff. What's the best way to do this? I think actually I'll just show the token. As this figure comes charging out from behind the two shadows and attacks them as well.
Oh.
Yeah, let me bring it up for you. An elven-looking female with a mask across her face. And actually, Emin, you would recognize who this is. This is Gleam, one half of the acrobatic duo that used to be at the Witchlight Carnival, Gleam and Glister, which I will show you the full art for them actually, because Emin knows who they are, as I realise that, sorry. Here they are.
Wow.
One with the moon mask and one with the sun.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, beautiful.
I want
And
this
then-
as a tattoo.
Emmett is definitely going to he's going to very
Witchlight Carnival.
performatively bend at the waist, lean forward, and put his hand over his eyes, like he's trying to squint and see.
Okay. And she comes charging forward and following in your lead there, Emin, of the use of light. As she comes charging forward, she's like, "Ha! Emin Pastiche, as I live and breathe." And she fires off her moon ray towards the other one that Willie didn't hit with advantage. That will be an 18, and it is 18 radiant damage. The moonbeam just slams into the other shadow, and with its 16 HP, it just goes. Just dissipates.
Love some radiant damage.
As she comes spinning across. I'll leave one for you, shall I? And the this one is just completely destroyed. The other one gets to go. Oh no, Emin, you're first. Yeah, so
yes.
she comes dashing in, does the moonbeam on that one, and leaves the other one for you, as she said. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing well.
Gleam? What? Hold on. We gotta catch up in just a second. And Emin is gonna take out his magic knightly rapier, and he's gonna take a stab at the ground. So we are gonna roll with advantage. Ooh, I rolled a 1 and an 18. So nice. 27 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And that is gonna be unbelievable. 7 plus sneak.
You're good. Tell me what happens, my friend. I have 6 left.
So Emin, like seeing Gleam, and kind of wanting to make it a flashy reunion. He definitely, again, very performatively, very theatrically, takes the rapier and like does like a fencing maneuver and like tightens his body and like brings it in front of his face, and then just whips it down at the ground, like his other arm like up in the air, and just jams the rapier right in, thrusts it right through the shadow.
Fantastic. Okay, yes, and the magic of the sword just destroys the creature, and it dissipates. And Gleam looks at it carefully. She's like, "Okay, yes, wasn't mine." And it is dissipated and destroyed. And not laughing like that anymore.
Ori, you're muted.
I know.
There you go.
I'm trying not to interrupt the scene. I'm not in there.
Oh.
What mood was that, John?
That is an original one I made for Out of the Abyss.
Dude, that
I like that.
If you could send me the recipe, I would be forever in your debt.
Absolutely. I'll do it later. Okay.
No problem, yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
That was good. I was listening to it really close. I'm like, oh, this one is just really well done.
I made it for the Forgotten Tomb where Sam's character found the Moonblade. There's the Lost Tomb of Kailish, I think it's called.
Ooh.
I forget
Very cool.
exactly.
It was a good mix. It's like we can't really have fairy fight in this ambiance.
Right.
Were you listening to it? Were you listening to the vocals inside the Shadow track? Because it has that really deep, gravelly die, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, I heard
dark,
that too.
Dude. Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's
dark.
Second. My favorite one is the Hag Whispers. This one's like, death is the only escape, and all these really, really like twisted, just like perfect, like hag vibe stuff. And scary stuff in a good way. But yes, Gleam nods and looks over her shoulder and says, "It's okay, Polly. Come on." And there is a soft
It's the
sound, and here's Polly Nilla.
Yeah,
I
show
love her.
us.
baby.
Pretty little baby.
Would anyone be surprised if I said I want that as a tattoo?
You're gonna come out of this campaign looking like was it Takashi 16 or something?
Oh my god.
Okay. So yes, Polynella, is also there. Polynella the honeybee, to give her a full name.
Aw.
With her 1 hit point. Be very careful.
Poor thing.
Be very,
What
very
is
careful.
it? The name
would-
Melissa in Italian means honeybee.
Oh, really?
Does it really?
And
I would die for Polynella.
the little honeybee comes buzzing out, drifting across the space, and alights on Gleam's shoulder. A tiny, but pretty hefty sized bee. Emin and Willie, you would say this is a queen bee, from the looks of things.
Fuck.
Yes, she is.
Yes, queen.
Queen.
Oh wait, on Patches, well, on the Honey Heist, there was like T-shirts that said Rodani Yas Queen.
Oh my god.
He made a T-shirt already, didn't he?
It's already out.
Yeah.
Made it like, bam, it was there.
Now, as you two look at the two of them and are delighted by Polynella, where did my lightning tower go? Must have used this one instead. There is a crash of thunder, and a lightning burst goes across the sky and hits that lightning tower behind you, the moon-topped one. Moon-topped, which is apt. And you both clearly see that Gleam does not cast a shadow. And she checked out the ones that you killed and was like, one of mine? I don't know. Sorry, was that mine? No, not one of mine. She just doesn't have multiple shadows. Whereas Polynella does have a shadow. And she's like,
Gleam.
Evan, good to see you.
I gotta say, you may be one of the last people I expected to see in a place like this. How the hells are you? How long has it been? Well, I know here, timey-wimey, but, wait, where's Glister?
I mean, the hag has her. She snipped off my shadow. She gestures to her feet.
Yeah, I noticed.
She has these magical scissors. She would have set those two free as well. Those goblin shadows. They're always indebted to her for being given their freedom, and they stalk around this place bullying locals. But no offense, sir. And she looks to you, Willie. But if you do not attack them, they do not attack you. Just make a nuisance of themselves and are generally threatening. But I understand they do try to trick people into making the first move.
Good to know. We've been through a lot, so we're a little bit trigger.
Did you not see my shadow? I sent it back to the carnival to try and get word for help. The shadow is one of the encounters you can have at the carnival, but you missed it.
Ah. No. No. Honestly, we had a lot of things going on at the carnival right before we came here, but...
It's good to see you. I hope you can help poor Glister. She has been imprisoned by the hag, and I can sense her distress. And Emin, you know that the twins, they're twin sisters, and that they were an acrobatic duo, and they were the star performers at the carnival. Gleam says, we need to rescue her and then find our way back to the carnival. It is said there is a portal amongst those beacons. And she gestures to those kind of volcano-like pillars to the up of where you guys are, quite a distance away. Actually, probably not that visible from where you are actually at the moment, because of that kind of basin
Would we
you're in.
see the smoke?
Not really with all the clouds and the dark clouds here. It's kind of dark. So she gestures up.
Gotcha.
There is a pool over that way that is said to be some sort of portal. Perhaps it is a way back. But we must save Glista first. And...
You know...
Sorry, a strange question. Oh, no, you're from here, aren't you? Have you seen a talking dandelion?
I am from here, but can't say I have. We actually got separated from two of our group.
Us too. And she turns and gives Pollina scritches. I'm sorry, Polly, but don't worry. It's Amador. You know he'll be okay.
Not for nothing,
Concerned buzzing.
but we may have inadvertently made it a little bit harder to get Blister out of this pickle that she's in. You see, that... I don't know how much you know about hags, and... There's two more. They're sisters.
Of course,
It's
yes,
like-
the rule of threes, yeah.
Right. I have reason to believe that all three of them are here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then we must find a stealthier way, some way to sneak into the castle, perhaps.
That would be ideal. And you know me, I'm pretty good at that kind of thing.
We need to find the others.
Yes, I
Perhaps-
do agree.
She points to the up and left, and there is a rise with a kind of henge-looking construction on top. She points in that direction. Perhaps from the vantage point up there?
I don't see why not. Only problem being with this wind,
It is much quiet. It's just much calmer now. Just a
okay.
a strong wind as opposed to the tornado has passed through and gone. It was
Gotcha.
yes.
For now.
It seemed to
Well-
be yes. Right.
Alternatively, other side of the same coin, the wind has died down, but only two of us has got wings. It doesn't look exactly like a straight road.
Then we mustn't waste any time.
Oh, good gods, where are my manners? Gleam, this is Willie. This is my friend Willie.
Yeah, likewise. Apologies. Good to meet you, sir.
At your service, Madam Green. I am Billy Grimm. I am obviously a companion of your associate right here. I would like to also say, Emin, what do you mean? Only two of you have the wings. I have the warlock magic. I can cast fly on her and myself, and we can all go up to the hill. Ha ha!
That is a relatively new development. I'm glad for it.
Yeah, I almost got hit head in the head with this gigantic book. Next thing I know how to fly. Ah!
Funny that. Hey, I'm not one to complain. Look, a gift horse in the mouth, all that.
As he's saying this, Willie is already casting the spell, and with your permission, Madam Gleam, may I touch you to activate the magics?
And she extends a hand.
You might feel a tickle from the weave, and then cast fly on her, cast fly on himself.
Okay. And as you do, and you channel the magic of Sibilna, Polynella rises up off Gleam's shoulder, and with a quite almost contented buzzing sound, just comes and drones lazily around you, and then settles on your shoulder instead.
I'm like, you are quite safe there, Your Highness. It is an honor to act as your coach. And we'll...
And you rise. Yes, it is. Gleam's just like it's waiting. Now?
Now!
And
I kind of
You have
picture
to think,
Willie kind of like doing the dog paddle kind of thing as his legs are just ineffectually kicking, you know? Amen, wait! Yoo-hoo! Slow down, amen!
I'm picturing the bus.
sad. Sorry, guys. I forgot when I was in training wheels. Yeah, you'll get the hang of it.
Um,
Slow and steady, all that.
Polynella is ineffectually bumping against you, trying to push you in the right direction.
Oh, is this way? Is this way? Yeah. Okay, yes, Your Highness.
As we fly off, I'm going to turn to the rest of the group and say, you know, last time I looked the gift horse in the mouth, she asked me for bacon. A little surprising. As we fade off into the...
And you take to the thunderous skies, and keeping low so as the wind in the valley is a little easier than up above the mountain peaks, you skid across the mountain valleys, leaving the trees behind and passing over a large, dark pool of water. And as you do, because it's there on the map, you see something strange, as we can there on the map. As you glide across, like so many... Oh, damn, what was Wendy's family name? What was their name?
Oh, Darling, right?
Darlings, yeah, thank you. Yes, like so many darlings, of course, yeah. As you skid across the skies like so many darlings towards the henge, you see on the shores of the lake, the pool below you, a pageant wagon. Wooden. Moving along the lake shore by itself, not pulled by anything, and accompanied by a tall figure, swathed in long robes and a cowl. The wagon is painted, clearly, in some sort of gaudy design, but you can't make out from the heights that you have. And the figure looks up as you pass above, and just kind of raises an arm hidden in a sleeve. And you pass by and continue. And as you fly from the down and right, a separate group clambers and makes their way up the slope and the rocks of the up and right.
As we've been making our way, Corey has said, so before we got attacked by the rock, and before the rock turned into a butterfly, there were 3 goats, and they had the hourglassy eyeball thing going on. And Daisha, they were saying things like, when the moon obstructs the sun, creeping Lynn will come undone, and I'm assuming it was dramatic. It's hard to tell with goat bleating. And like as she's going on, she kind of like reads, she scrolls a note, and the handwriting is very bad. It's like cursive, but it's like cursive, and then she's like, ah. And then she swaps hands and she continues, and the cursive looks exactly the same. And then she's like, ah, and then she writes backwards, and it looks a lot neater. And she's like, ah, I hate writing. But when the moon obstructs the sun, creeping Lynn will come undone. Lynn, I'm assuming if referring to Enderlin, play to her passion, stay on script. A cat? A horn? Or a shadow ripped? I'm assuming she likes these things. And then the fool's scepter is the key, which is oddly the one that doesn't rhyme. Which is the other reason why... Sorry?
The only one that I don't have a guess at. Because, I mean, we're looking... It's totally not it, but it would be really cool if it was. Okay. Because the cat is something we were looking for. That was before you. We were in a carnival, there were rides, there was a portal.
I'm still confused about this ride thing, but okay.
Then the horn we have, don't we?
If they're talking about insert name of unicorn, which I am completely blanking on right now, is horn, yes.
Yes. Me too. And then I'm going to
Ellie-
I'm going to be like...
Yeah, I thought Elidor as well, but is that the one that's at the pool? Not the partner?
Oh, no. That's, Oh,
Billy
my God,
has
I
it.
have her name.
Willie's checking his notes.
Up.
Eidolon? No.
Ringle Run. Was it Ringle Run? No.
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 That's one of the cult members, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
And Eladon.
Eladon.
Eladon's one.
So just have the alicorn that we were told that we have to take the alicorn. Or the alicorn horn. Yeah.
Was
I've got it, yeah.
Eladon was the mate, and then I'm pretty sure it was Eladon, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Locations and 2 seconds.
Because my brain's like Eidolon.
We would pool. Oh yes, the one at the pool is Lamorna.
Yes.
Lamorna, and then the
Oh.
partner was Eladon. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And then
it. Eladon was the unicorn companion
yeah,
of the Valor's Call. Yeah.
yeah.
That
Was the story that was told, but
there was a story of a unicorn linked to Valor's Call, but
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think
That's right.
there was no. I don't think there was any connection made with Eladon.
Oh. Well.
I think as like Corey is explaining it, and she's like futzed around with attempting to write it. Do you know? I'll say it again to Villy next time. He's got better handwriting than I do.
Although, I'll tell you what,
wait,
Charlie.
I'm
I'll tell you what, Charlie. I do like that though. So let's say, because you know how in the story, by in Fable Rise, by the Tail Weaver, right? The leader of Valor's Call sent his unicorn away, didn't he?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And let's say, as the unicorn was leaving, as Eladon was leaving, it met Lamorna.
Okay. Yeah.
And dallied with her a while, and during that time, Scabatha Nightshade grabbed
Got
them.
him.
And I will confirm your suspicions. You were very wise and correctly confirmed that she did turn it into her rocking horse. Yes.
Excellent.
Hence the
Excellent.
indentation on the forehead, which you spotted in the art very quickly. I was very impressed. Because it just kind of looks like a pattern in the paint job of the rocking horse.
I was like, my brain's like, there's a hole there, shadows, lighting.
Stephanie's thought for the full scepter is Willie's pen. I don't know that is true, but that was my immediate thought. Not doubting Willie's intelligence, but he's the goofy one.
Well, if we consider like Taro, depending how you pronounce it, like the full card describes Willie very well because it's it's like the stepping into the unknown kind of thing.
Cool.
I think we hit something. John's just nodding his head. I think we might have hit something.
I love how helpful you two are. So helpful.
Because
wow. Fool, hush.
Let him link backstories into
it's
the
like,
main plot.
Sorry.
Walking into everything without fear, wholeheartedly, like that kind of, like it's the fool is more so like an innocent as opposed to someone without knowledge.
Believe me, I completely understand. I am fully cognizant of how I am playing Willie Grimm. Fully cognizant. It's all good.
No, but very
obviously I am.
interestingly,
I've been
character
successful.
development wise, it's like you almost follow like the path into the magician afterwards.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh, wow. People pay attention. That's pretty damn cool. All right. So Willie, having heard it,
We see it. We see you.
So I am seeking what you said, Corey. was play
Oh,
to
we've
her
met up?
passions, stay on
No, not
script.
yet. You're not together.
Oh, you said we were there. Oh,
No,
I
no.
thought we were all talking to each
What
other.
is it?
You're flying.
So,
you guys are flying, and they're clambering up the other side. And they're talking. They're
Dang
talking
it.
as they're climbing the mountain.
So that's why Corey was going through the list of things to Daisha, because Daisha couldn't understand the Elvish.
Of the
Also,
goats,
if,
yeah.
if 3 goats
As-
try to give you advice, give them food immediately, or you will be attacked by rocks.
I
I'm not
wonder
going to lie. I was
Amidor,
not fully conscious at the time.
Amidor says, "Do not feel too bad about it. There is an excess of angry emotion in this place after the coming of these eggs. I do hope we can find my poor Polynella.
How
She
long
was
have
a-
you known her?
She was the queen bee, being forced to look after a colony of bees by a giant cyclops beekeeper. But I rescued her, and we are on the run. But as we were traveling through on our way to freedom, we came across a friend, Gleam. An elf. Acrobat from some carnival far away. She had been in the castle, and her twin sister still languishes there.
Oh dear.
It is because of Endelin's fears, you see. She believes that her own demise will happen during an eclipse. And because these twin sisters, they represent the moon and the sun, she was not happy with them being together.
Oh.
So, as the living embodiment of her major fear, she decided to separate them, releasing Gleam, whilst keeping her sister as a guest in the castle.
This is a lot of hot goss.
What is it? It's like he whips out like the latest issue of like Gossip Hag. And it's like what Bav Lorner says about her sisters. 12 croaks to screwing herself over.
Prismia Pulse.
It's like, how does Zabilna keep her excellent loot? Frozen in time, or
The blood of the youth, who knows?
Oh, did you see that ridiculous
Uh-oh.
like MAGA mother that was like going off about the that Bette Midler hag movie? What's the movie?
Hocus
Oh,
Pocus.
Hocus Pocus?
Yeah, she did. She like posted on Facebook and then went on local news to say that Hocus Pocus was manifesting things through the TV and manifesting demon worship and the murder of children through the. Because in Hocus Pocus 2, they're out there trying to grab the children and get the children in the thing, and it was unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Not your neck of the woods, Sylvie, please.
You
I
know,
think it was
that's-
I think it was Arizona. I believe it was Arizona.
It's oh, John, it's triggering. Those people vote.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Those people
that's exactly
vote. Just
exactly what
stop.
it was on. It was on Philip DeFranco, fabulous
Oh,
human
my
being.
Yeah.
And he said exactly the same thing. It's like she has the same vote as you.
Yep.
Just,
okay.
Yes,
Getting
everyone-
back
What?
to
Everyone,
what we
that's the
can
privilege of
potentially
being
do.
an American. You can believe complete horseshit if you want to.
all of our friends in North America, make sure you are registered and get out there into those midterms
November 8th.
Midterms less than a month.
and check
Get
because there are
out and
deadlines
vote.
for registering.
Only one more week to register in Florida. We got a big fight. Please do it.
Yep.
Get Rubio out. Bye bye DeSantis. Okay, sorry. Anyway.
That's a nice way to say it, yes. Okay, so as you are scrambling up this, talking about this, on the opposite side, the lower side of the mountain, Corey.
Sorry, as that was going on, like the twins moons eclipse the sun, is that it goes to my brain is not working today. What's the name of the dandelion light? Dandelion?
Amador.
Amidor.
Amador, thank you. goes to Amador. Is that why all of the moons and suns are separated on the mountaintops?
Oh, that is very good thinking. Yes. Kept far apart.
Oh, that's so sad.
She is
But
truly
they
terrified.
But they cast shadows if this... Well, she looks up to the cloud. Is that why it's raining? The sun can't touch here.
The weather has been terrible here for quite some time. I myself enjoy the increased hydration, but yes. The sun is also necessary. But it is not shadows she's afraid of. An eclipse. It is when the moon moves in front of the sun. Actually, that gives me an idea.
Oh?
There used to be a moonstone dragon that lived in this land. It is said he could control the moon. He could control the movements of the celestial bodies here in this realm.
Ooh.
Whatever happened to him? He has not been seen for, well, since those eggs turned up, at least.
That seems to be a running theme.
Thank you for a segue into our good friend Dan Carn's work.
Gotcha, fam.
Meanwhile, on the lower side of Lockbury Henge, as we have now revealed the name,
Da-dum.
walking in the air, we have Emin, Willie, I can't remember, Polynella, and Gleam.
Polynella.
Excuse me. And Gleam, flying up towards the large stones on the top of the hill.
Are we sure that that she doesn't say it with like a Latin spin? Poianea?
Perhaps. I mean, Amador is that kind of neck of the woods.
Yeah, he sounds a little, you know.
So what should it be? Poianea. Mi amor, Poianea. Okay.
Exactly. There you go.
Gleam is talking to you, Emin, as you're flying alongside each other. She's kind of like, you're kind of like holding onto her sleeve to kind of help guide her through this new experience. And she's, at first she was delighted and taking in the view, but keeps looking, kind of furtively towards the castle, worried for her sister. And she says, "We are not the only people here from the carnival.
Oh.
Hurley is here too." And you remember Hurley was a bugbear.
That's the bugbear, yeah.
At the carnival. And she says that and he used to work for Mr. Witch and Mr. Light as well. You saw his brother, Burley, at the carnival. He's the one who's running security in the back lot there next to the caravans. It seems, Endelyn seems to have a thing for separating siblings. But she says, poor Hurley made a yes, quite. Poor Hurley made a deal with Endelyn, and now he's forced to perform in her morbid theatre.
Oh.
It seems there are a great deal of those lost and looking for a way home here. I heard all sorts of things while I was up at Motherhorn. That's the castle. It was, apparently, poor Hurley was not the only one to make an ill-fated deal with Endelyn. There is a Fey prince here as well. From the Winter Courts, not from this side of things.
You get a name?
Alagathus was his name, yes. Apparently, we may run into him. He was apparently also trying to find a way back to the the Shadow Realm, and was also told that that pool may be the portal he's looking for. Perhaps when we seek to go back to the carnival, we can meet them. But
yeah, maybe.
first things first. I wonder if we'll see any of the Corrid clans. This is their henge up above. And she points up to the stone henge on top of the mountain top there. The Corrids, and I mean, you remember hearing about the Corrids that lived in these mountains before the Hourglass Coven came in and took effect. And they are a fey creature with hair that has the strength of iron. This amazing hair that they have. And they would gather at the henge here. You realize this must be Lockbury Henge, which was told to be a meeting place for these Corrid clans. And they would gather there and hold dances within the henge.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Hopefully they'll be in attendance so we can try and work with them. I know that they'll want to be rid of the coven as well.
Mm.
Now, I think we had Daisha and Emin roll the dice before. Corey and Willie, could you roll initiative, please?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who arrives first.
Oh gosh, you spooked me.
Sorry.
10.
19.
Okay. So, Daisha, Amidor, our little alligator friend Snoodle and Corey clamber up, and you arrive first at the peak of the hill. With a lot of crows running.
Oh, lots of crows?
That's a lot of birds.
Just in the Sirenscape.
I turned Sirenscape down because of the lightning earlier. So like Corey arrives, Schnoodle. I picture Schnoodle just kind of like sliding over the edge of the cliff to get on, just like yeah. As with our Amidor like kind of standing as if Schnoodle's the mount, just on top. And as they kind of arrive, Corey looks at all of the henges and the crows and double checks all of them for hourglass eyes.
They're too far away. They're up, just like smudges against the clouds.
She's still keeping an eye out. She's like, So these henges, right? Do we see, like, they look to be like a variety of sizes and make and that sort of thing. But
just while we're waiting for Daisha to rematerialize, Corey, do you have anything to ask Amidor? Just while you're clambering up.
Amidor, she's mainly got the main thing she's asking is like, what does he know about the castle? Mm-hmm. Where did they rescue Polynea from?
Okay.
If they know roughly because like as they're climbing up, right, she sees more of the mountainscape.
Yeah.
And with those keen, glowing firefly eyes, just like
Amidor points up, but he says, "But I am afraid it is so difficult to tell. The pathways and valleys, they shift, you see.
Ew.
It is not set in stone."
Honestly, wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, we have both spent a deal of time here in the Fickle Fane.
Yes.
I almost said this, but it's not French. Sorry.
Yes, though I must admit I haven't seen this sort of mountainscape in a while.
Yes, it is a beautiful place, but all is just grey cold stone without my little buzzy bee.
Oh, so there's no hopefully your buzzy bee will come appearing out of the hither. Or actually, that's quite far away now that I think about it.
By the way, I wanted to use the tornado for Juniper mainly, but also, yeah, as it is a random encounter in Yon, as Daisha can attest to, as we did a one-shot roulette put us in Yon before.
Oh, in Yon?
Before
Yes.
Stephanie arrived in Yon, I was like, shit. how do we play in Yon without spoiling too much for Stephanie? And I think we did okay.
Yeah, you did a good job, honestly.
The wagon that Emin and Willie saw did not have a Knoll playwright at the front of it, nor was there a nightmare pulling it, Daisha. Stephanie, I should say.
Ooh.
I know who you mean. I know who I am.
But yes, Corey, Amidor tells you that the castle. He tells you that Endelyn is concerned mostly with the future, and people come to her to find glimpses of what's to come for them in their futures, and it's usually not what they wanted to hear. And she loves despairing people of their dark and gloomy futures. And she also has a massive theatre at the spot there. And if you saw the image in the tweet,
Yep.
it's a massive kind of amphitheatre on the side of
I'll
it.
be honest with you. I thought that was like a gladiator arena, and I was like, well,
A battle of words,
a battle of words.
if we will.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll have to be
and-
awake for that day.
And yeah, he talks about how she stages plays there, and she talks about how if you mention having come from the carnival, through the carnival, he says that there are carnival performers from the Witchlight there.
Oh, okay.
He mentions Gleam is trying to reconnect with her sister Glista, who's there, and he mentions a big bugbear called Hurley who's there, and you, Daisha, you remember Burley from the carnival, his brother, and the lot of you arrive at the top of the hill, and you see the following. Atop a boulder-strewn plateau stands a circle of 8 megaliths. In the center of this henge, a small checkered game board with stone playing pieces rests on the ground near the dying embers of a campfire. And sorry, Amidor's name is in the way here, folks. I will get that out of the way and show you. It's on. You can see it on the thing on the map there, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the game board in the middle, just next to Amidor.
Mm-hmm.
So, Daisha, Corey, what do you do? Amidor kind of swaggers into the space here on those leafy legs and arms of his. He's like, It appears we are not so fortunate as to catch this place at a time of merriment.
Is there how with my general knowledge of camping, I guess, how and it has been raining. How long does it look like the fire's been out?
Make a survival check.
It's like I suppose I move forward.
Sure.
Oh gosh, I would like to. You know what? No, we're keeping it. A natural 1 for a total of 10.
It's so difficult with the rain.
It's in my. Oh, this is much easier when you were controlling it. I'm not calling you darling anymore. That's weird. Idonius. ID? What do I even call you?
Daisha's gonna kind of sidle to the side as this is going on and try and like talk to Adonius while Corey has this private discussion.
Like Corey looks at her shadow and it's like, what do I call you? Do I call you Idonius? Do I call you Lord Idonius, apparently?
Shrugs. Kind of gestures between the two of you. It's like gesturing to the connection. It's like, father?
I'm not calling you father until I get fucking answers.
Melodramatically, guys.
Everything. Right, I'll call you Drama Queen. Understood.
Cheers, Robert. Now, Daisha, are you also going to have a scout around here?
Yes, I will peek around.
As Corey is distracted by familial drama.
Again.
So
we also have hot goss, I say to not Adonius.
Amidor.
Amador. I'm like, I've gotten them confused. Survival?
Okay.
Survival check, please, Daisha. Yes.
With my +8 wisdom, that's an 11.
Hey.
The DC was 12. You both just miss.
No.
You have a crystal, Corey.
I do.
You have a crystal?
Right.
And we have
I feel like it would be like I would like it to probably be phrased as like tap tap on the like the shoulder from the shadow. Like what? All right, fine, I'll focus. Don't think you've gotten away with anything because of... So this is a so this was a survival check. Much better. 22.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You see...
Mr. Idol. No.
Well, first thing you see is that all of the megaliths are of different stone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do I recognize the
Amidor
types?
kind of points around with his sword to them. He's like, there you are, see? Yes. Each of the stones is for one of the Korred clans. They are connected to the various types of stone. And he points around. You see... Let's see, where are they? But they must be listed up here somewhere. Oh, yes, here we go. There are flint, granite, slate, basalt, obsidian, marble, chalk, and shale.
Interesting.
As you can see on the map there too. They're all different types of stone.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, as you're looking around and you are told to focus by Idonius, you look and you see two. Where is it? Yeah, you see two sets of small sooty hoof prints leading away from the game board towards the stones. Dramatically lit by the lightning.
Thanks, lightning.
That was perfect. That was great timing. Daisha.
Yes.
Are you
Bless you.
Thank you.
You see this game laid out clearly partway through. There on the board.
And a what?
On the board there
On
in the
the
middle,
board.
in the game board, there's this game that's clearly been set out there. You actually recognize it from your time in the Feywild before, Daisha.
Ooh.
Don't do it. You'll be stuck somewhere until you reach Jumanji.
I love Jumanji.
When has that ever stopped, Daisha? When has
Or
that
will it?
ever stopped?
Is it laid out like to play?
It's in the middle of a game from the looks of things. It's a game called Crowns.
Ooh.
Can I
Not chess.
Can you
play the next move?
Make an insights check.
I will.
With your 20 wisdom.
Oh, true, yeah.
12.
A 12. Okay. That was that's the magic DC at on top of this mountain, it seems. You take a moment. It takes a little while, kind of figuring the moves. It was always a tricky game to you, as you were playing here before, but with your familiarity of it and your insightful reading of the game board, you can see that. Let's have a look here. Yeah, the board is clearly depicting the pieces of a game in progress there. The two sets of playing pieces, one is made entirely of shale, and one is made entirely of chalk. And they are sculpted into the form of tiny, cloven-hoofed creatures with wild beards and hair. Clearly a different design to the sets that you played with when you were here before. And you notice that slate can beat chalk in a single move.
Dun dun.
I do it. I go to beat the chalk.
Okay.
Without hesitation. Daisha doesn't even think or consider, like, she doesn't Indiana Jones it at all. She's just like, oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, I can win. Doesn't pick a side. Just,
immediate...
oh, I can.
As you do, you hear
Click.
a voice. Ha ha! Oh, that's fantastic, that is. Ah, look at that. A single move and she's clinched it. Ha ha ha! I told you, Jagu. I told you I had you beat. And you turn, and a cloven-hoofed creature with wild hair is emerging from the slate monolith.
Is
as
it
they
a
were
satyr?
hidden away in the stone. Daisha, you think, is this a satyr? Corey, you recognize it as the beast known as a corrid.
Oh.
Let me see if we have...
I'd like to think that as Daisha put down the piece, Corey's one of the party members is touching something. Senses went off. Just like ding, ding, ding. Turns around, hears the voice, slight sigh, starts walking forward to Daisha in case she needs backup.
Yes, a very, I think they're, yes, small, again, similar size to Emin, fey creature that looks like this. Bearded as well, although it is a female voice.
Oh, I see.
As this,
Awesome.
This creature comes out of the stone.
Another
there.
tattoo?
Well,
definitely
when you
not a
understand the
satyr.
relationship between Corrids and Galeb Dur and a Stonehenge and the different types of stone, it's a nice use
It's cool.
of the material. Yeah.
Nice.
And yes, she comes out laughing and cheering. Daisha, clearly delighted that you've done this for her. Ah, that's fantastic, that is. Hey, nicely done, nicely done. I told you, Jagu. I told you. And
Who are you talking to?
another Corrid grumpily emerges from the chalk monolith, chewing on a pebble. It spits it out angrily. It clatters across the thing. Hey, don't you go taking any kind of credit for what she did for you. I had you beat. You didn't know what you were going to do. She won, not you. And Argantel, for that is her name, strides forward. Look, you're just a sore loser. By royal decree, I declare myself the winner.
Are you royalty?
And she comes clopping across the rock to you, Daisha, and reaches up and takes your hand. I, fair maiden, saviour of this game of crowns, am Queen Argantel of the Corrid clans, and it is an absolute fucking pleasure.
The pleasure's all mine. Do you guys play often?
Correct.
Here?
Correct,
Just you
please.
two? Daisha's looking
Like-
around like...
Corey, does a curtsy. Schnoodle does a head bow.
Daisha's like, oh,
Royalty.
right.
Delighted.
Delighted.
Oh, bloody hell, what's that? And you see figures just come swooping up over the henge on the far side,
Corey readies her
hurtling
crossbow.
towards you. You throw up the crossbow. Do you fire?
Do I recognize the figures with the stupidly high passive? / can I hear Willie laughing with flying? I'm not sure how Willie's.
You would actually hear, probably before we top the rise, Willie's voice describing something with gusto over the wind. Und the tubas, it is perfect for this type of thing, this flying. Pa-pum, pa-pum, pum, pa-pum, pa-pum, pum. Sing with me, Queen Bee, sing.
It's like Corey, as soon as she hears that, just goes like, "Do you?" Yes, I do know those people.
And Willie, Emin, and an elf come swooping up over the henge and alight in the middle of the henge there, as the two Corrids are like, "Who are they? Who are they?"
Friends.
Oh, excellent. We love friends. And they pop down onto the stone there, and Amador is like, "Oh yeah!" And he just goes scuttling forward, and Poinella just leaves your shoulder willies down, and they just like spin around each other, skipping and dancing, and Gleam, just smiling as she is in the token there, comes over and stands next to them. Amidor, I'm glad you're okay. Hey, you too, Gleam. It is a miracle. We were torn apart by those terrible winds, but then we are back together here with these fine adventurers. And I see that some Corrids still are willing to come to this place and bring some of its former light. And the Queen says, "Aye, yeah, you're right. It's not what its use was, but this place is meant for singing, dancing, games. It's lost its luster since those bastards came, but well, maybe you can get a little bit of the old place, eh? Hey, come on, you lot! Stop hiding away!" And she claps her hands and spins around, and you see emerging from the other stones, the other henges, lots more of the Corrids, timidly kind of emerging from out of the stone as they're all melded into the megaliths.
Ooh.
And they all come out into the space there. Let's look here.
Party time.
And Daisha, well done for making the next move and finishing the game. As quote unquote, if you ruin the game or deface the standing stones or otherwise do irritating things, they just attack you instead. So,
Oh dear.
Oh no!
Well, you didn't.
My need for destruction was not so great as to ruin such a perfect game.
And
you already tore a butterfly in a direction.
And she introduces each of the Corrids as they all step forth from their various megaliths. Jagu of Chalk, you've already met. This is Badoch of Flint, Azil of Granite, Mizelda of Slate, Yana of Basalt, Null of Obsidian, and Melo of Marble. The leaders of our various clans. It is
again.
A shadow. Oh, sorry, madam. And like sort of apologizes to Gleams and notices she doesn't have a shadow. It's a shadow of what it once was, but us leaders like to come here and, you know, remember the old times.
So what happened to your clans?
Oh, they're still about the place, just, you know, they've not got so much pep about them, you know, now that the bitter end is here.
The bitter end?
Oh, Endelin.
Oh.
Clever!
That's the next issue of the magazine's title.
She's alright, nasty one, that one.
It sounds it.
Hi.
Also, hello. She nods, Corey nods her head to, Gleam, was it?
Yes.
Yep.
Gleam.
She nods back. Hey, Triad, thanks for that gifted sub.
Thank you. Is that a mild magic search?
Triad, well, it's a spin of the wheels. Triad, who would you like a spin of the wheel to go to? Name a character in chat there. You're welcome. Thank you. And Queen Argantel.
I love how Sirenscape right now is doing that kind of like charity, like late night charity. Give now and you can save XYZ as the four of us look out there like, who gets the spin, Triard? Who gets the spin?
Shenanigans by Corey.
Yay! Thank you, Triad.
Or I would like to apply, just for the DM's fun, it can go to either me or Schnoodle. I think it's funnier that way.
Okay, let's say Schnoodle, because we just got grow a size. You now have a fully grown alligator. The Corrids just scatter. What's going on? What's that? What's that?
And Corey, for her part's like, Schnoodle, did you hit puberty? And just like gives them belly rubs.
Just looks around, looks down at itself. Schnoodle.
Oh, slightly deeper Schnoodle.
Yeah, it's like Schnoodle.
Voice
breaking.
Belly rubs. Like Schnoodle schnoozes. What a door! It's like you look so handsome.
And she, Queen Argantel gestures around to kind of some stones and rocks that are about the place. Look, everyone, have a seat around here. Yeah, you sit yourselves there. I mean, there's plenty to go around. We don't have the large gatherings that we used to, you know. This place, Lochbury Henge, is what we like to call it. It is, well, we're a bit worried, you see. We're worried about the repercussions of, having ourselves a bit of a hoolie with, the bitter end in power up there in the castle. I just, each of us, we told our fellow clan, all of the various, Corrids to, hide themselves away in the rock, to, closet themselves out of harm's way, out of danger. And, hang on, what's that? Is that a raid? Is that a fucking raid? Is that RJ? Is that RJ? All right there, RJ. How you doing? And Queen Argantel reaches to the sky as you see Asgardian skyships plowing across the heavens towards the local
skipping
branch.
right over and heading somewhere that yeah.
Hello, welcome in, Jay, and everyone who came over from Locusumber. Thank you so much for raiding on. An absolute pleasure to see you, my friend. Sorry, my friend. How you doing? You right? As our friends are here at Lochbury Henge with Corrids. Sorry, I chose the accent because there's a Scouse, Liverpudlian phrase for come here, which is comed, and I was like Corrid.
Nice.
So yes, welcome in everyone. How are you doing? I hope you had a fantastic stream over at Lord Gusumber's. Everyone, can I get a shout out, please, from one of our mods in chat there? Fantastic to have everyone here. Welcome in. We are playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight. They are in the last area called Yon, a mountainous, stormy region. And thanks for that hydrate. I got it okay, Ghost, okay? Thank you very much.
That doesn't have a cooldown.
Apparently, yes. Thank you
He
so
did
much,
it.
everyone.
He did it 5 times, so I think that means you need to drink 2 stuff.
One each? I think it's one each. Yes.
They did. There we go.
Well done. Clink, clink. But yes, thank you very much, everybody. Welcome in. We have a fantastic giveaway, which will be going in about 30 minutes or so left on the stream. If you would like the chance to win the fantastic Red Woods from CZRPG, boop, here, a Fey Evil Druid one-shot location to drop into your campaigns or play as a one-shot with CZRPG's beautiful maps and encounter design. ! Enter in chat for your chance to win. Jump in there, and good luck to you all. And thank you so much for the raid. Good to see you. We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play lots and lots of D&D here. We have charity streams, guest one-shots. We have friend of Lord Gusumber's, Darling Creepshow, joining us later next week. And fantastic adventures and campaigns going on all through the week. Give us a follow. We are celebrating this week. We just hit 1,700 followers. So give us a follow. Jump on in there. If you would like to jump into our Discord and find out all of the things that are going on, do give that a look. And we are doing all sorts of giveaways here in every session from our friends at CZRPG, our joint friends with Lord Gusumber over at Troll Lord Games, and all of that fantastic stuff. Do check out the current Kickstarter from Troll Lord Games going on at the moment. They're awesome stuff happening at that moment there. The Codex Sinarum is being kickstarted at the moment. Jump in on that as well. And I hope you're all doing awesome and can stick around for the end of our story here as we return to Lochbury Henge and the Corrids and Queen. I forgot her name what was it? Queen Argantel. Hey, Bern. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. Right, okay. Oh, sorry, Redwoods. Get out of the way.
Be gone?
Be gone.
For now? Temporarily?
Temporarily be gone.
For the moment.
Hey, good luck, Juniper. Juniper, there you go. Hey, we have...
Hey.
There was an owlbear called Juniper until recently, but I'm sure they'll be back.
They got booted out of the planner of existence again.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
So,
I
anyway,
asked your permission.
Juniper is clearly watching. You know, they're not in the session today, but they're watching in chat.
That's fine. Juniper's having fun making
Finch, you an
shrapnel.
owlbear? Okay. Okay,
And they're
so,
a darling.
yes, the various Korred clan leaders all gather around you, and they're kind of like nodding and smiling. You're right there. You're right there. You're right. And shuffling out of the various megaliths that they were hidden away inside. And yes, Queen Argantel says, yeah. So all of the other Korreds are all just hidden away, and well, and her face darkens. She's like, at least they're tucked away and away from that infernal racket.
Infernal racket being.
And as you listen, and she kind of points off towards the lower right part of Yon. The Queen and the other Korreds grind their teeth and stamp their hooves as the faint sound of pickaxes tapping on stone is carried to you all on the wind. Queen Argantel runs to a boulder, picks it up and hurls it 100 feet in that direction of the noise and screams, "Death! Death to you stupid Briganox!" And a peal of thunder. Thanks for escape.
Okay. Thanks, Sarah.
Accompanies the display of anger. Stupid bloody Briganox! Now, Emin,
I don't know.
Yes.
you,
Just Cora and I should be like, I don't know.
with your knowledge of Prismere, you remember the other mountain creatures that live here in these peaks, the Briganox. And yeah, they are similar creatures, but they are small, kind of like almost like mouse-like creatures that live underground, and they tunnel and mine away in the mountains. And holy shit!
Whoa!
Wow!
Whoa.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, how you doing there? Thank you for
Hello.
that colossal
Welcome.
raid, Brett.
Thank you.
Ultimate raid.
Wow.
Fucking hell. Hello. How you doing, everyone? Jesus. Welcome in. Indeed. Thank you. 2 huge raids. How are you doing? Welcome, everybody. We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play lots and lots of D&D. We are playing Wild
Jeebus.
Beyond the Witchlight, and we are enjoying ourselves, catching up with all the things. Thank you for the follow, Brett. Thank you. Let me get a shout out for the fabulous Brett Ultimus, that incredible raid. Tell you what, I'll do it myself.
To the giveaway.
Thank you, everyone, for all the follows.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yes, we have a big giveaway going off in about 20 minutes or so, so everyone jump in on that. Let me just.
I
do
love
this
all these
shout
cute
out here.
emotes.
Yeah,
They're
lots,
so
so many great
sweet.
emotes. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you,
I
everyone.
love
How you doing?
spending.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, so how you doing? I hope you had yourselves an amazing stream. And I've come on over here. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you all.
Oh my god,
Jump
the
in, jump
emotes
in.
are so cute.
Let me throw this up on screen once more time. We are giving away the Red Woods from CZRPG, a fantastic one-shot location for you to throw into your games. I hope that you are all doing fantastic and having yourselves an awesome week.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so many wild magic surges.
What was it? I didn't see.
Thank you,
10
everyone.
gifted subs.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
Hey, Carthos. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, here's a shout
The
out.
little
Yeah.
raccoons.
Everyone, please head over. All those of you with us already, head on over to the fantastic Red Ultimus. Thank you,
Thanks,
Frutera.
Frutera.
Thank you for that sub. Thank you so much. Anonymous, whoever you are. Thank you so much. Welcome in,
Yeah.
everybody. How you doing? We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play all sorts of things. We have Wild Beyond the Witchlight, Out of the Abyss, some other Changeling. Welcome in. How you doing? We have lots of other campaigns going on as well. An evil campaign, The Hunger of Ithrin, up in Icewind Dale. We have all sorts of things going on. They've been playing some Dungeons and Dragons as well. Fantastic. Welcome.
Double.
I hope you had an awesome time over with your campaign as well. Everyone that was in here already, everyone from Lord Gasumba as well, that was in that raid before, head on over to Brett's channel and give them a follow as well, please. I will definitely go and check you out once we are done here. An absolute pleasure to meet you all. I hope you're doing very, very well. Off to get some rest. Well, everyone, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi. Otsukare sama deshita. I'm in Japan. Explain. Let's give some context. Yes, draconic in our games is Japanese indeed. As we wish you a good night in Japanese. Oyasumi nasai, Brent, and thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in, everybody. That is easily
Chaotic Platypus.
Easily the largest view account we've ever had.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Absolute
Thank you
pleasure.
for being here. And thank you for lurking.
It's awesome to see you all. And we hide that away so we can see Emin's face. There we go. There he is. Hello.
No, so Evan is not necessary to the giveaway.
Hang on. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he's just in the center. That's center of the action. What can I say? Okay.
Center of the action. Attention.
I am taking those gifted subs. Thank you, whoever that anonymous gifter was, and tucking those away because we're coming towards the end of our session here. So I shall give those. A gifted sub gives a spin of the wheel of shenanigans, as you can see there, and we shall be doing that for. Actually, I'll give one for each of you to keep tucked away and ready.
My crocodile just grew a size.
Our generous donator there can see their rewards.
Chaos.
Reap the chaos, indeed. Okay, so our miniature crocodile friend was just enlarged to a full-size crocodile. Daisha shrinks the size. Daisha, you're now the same size. You're now the same size as like the queen of the Corrids comes over. Oh, that's very considerate of you. Thank you so much. And she comes over, like pats you on the shoulders as you look eye to eye. Hey, okay, it's good to see you. And welcome in, everybody. Good to have you in. And
Daisha starts she doesn't mean to.
Yeah.
But it just naturally starts happening, and she's like, Yerelkin? Like, just slipping into. And she's like, shit, like, I don't mean to mock them.
Corey,
It's
oops
not
all
mocking,
decks. Enjoy.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Corey gets oops all decks.
This-
This is for a short time, not permanent, but she does have
I know.
20 decks now.
20 dex, 20 con, 20 wisdom.
Good
Lots
lord.
of generous people today. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't worry.
Now
it's not
we're your
permanent.
entourage.
You're not-
Come
You're
on.
not breaking the game. Do not worry.
Really
okay,
not.
Moving along.
That's the
Emin
crocodile.
Pastiche,
That's
our
my
fairy,
dad?
Our
Question
fairy rogue. Daisha is a 1T barbarian. Corey is a fey-touched human ranger. Oops, all charisma for the pastiche.
Aha!
The mustache starts to sparkle and you just go Poirot.
Fantastic. And last but not least, we have our human warlock of the Archfey Zabilna, Villigran.
Yeah, what happens to me, Grand DM? Please, I am so eager to learn.
Spin. That's going to be... Oops,
Fingers
con.
crossed.
Get those HP back.
Hey!
Woo!
We've seen
Oh,
that
I am
one
feeling
before.
very healthy. Ha ha
I'll pop that in there for you, mate. All right. Nice.
That's
Thank you
brilliant.
so much
That's
for those
unbelievable.
generous
And suddenly
subs there.
Willie
Thank
goes from,
you.
oh, this is excellent, down to, I am feeling incredibly strong right now.
Okay, thank you so much for those, and we shall put those other in the bank for our other sessions that are coming up soon. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. If you want to see some D&D, give us a follow. We like playing all sorts of campaigns here. We have some homebrew. We have a homebrew Ravenloft campaign, a homebrew Icewind Dale campaign, Evil campaign. We have Out of the Abyss, Wild Beyond the Witchlight, and we're also playing through Candlekeep Mysteries and a sneak peek preview playthrough of CZRPG's fantastic the Chasenta's Tyranny, which is off this week. We'll be back next week. Massive hello to everyone. Thank you so much to coming on by there. Okay, so Jay and Brett, thank you so much, you legends. Okay,
Mwah.
what indeed? Wowsy. Okay, so as you are Daisha now eye to eye with the Corrids there, the Queen turns. Leaders, look how accommodating they are, aren't they lovely? Go on, break out some of the scran. Let's have a bit of a feed. And you'll kind of sit down there, and it's weird. That anger like came over at the sound of the Briganox mining up to the down to the lower right there. But she seems to kind of snap back to herself like right away, and she's like, "I'm sorry. It's just that, well, those nasty little Briganox, tucked away in the mountainside, digging holes in all of this lovely rock. They're helping the bitter end, you see. They're helping her build wicked contraptions, all sorts of machines and things to help her evil plans. And they hide and guard away the schematic diagrams of all of these new contraptions. They're hidden away in their mine over there."
This sounds like plot.
Didn't we hit the wee lass? That's my horrible in character. Perfect for Daisha. She's trying so hard.
After using the boulder, she now yeets Daisha 100 meters off to the south.
Yes.
She's like, I'm sorry to have a bit of a tiff there, but we can't stand all of that noise they make with the mining, and we tried to give them warning. We made some statues and put them outside the front of their mine to kind of scare them, but I don't know. They haven't left yet, but
Do you know if they have a choice?
Well, we stock some of our own in. You see, we've got some Galeb that like to work for us. Stone working for stone. The like, and a few of them infiltrated into the mine. And they overheard these nasty little Briganox talking. They were talking about a secret tunnel that they've got that goes straight into the castle, so they can do their evil plans with the hag. Hidden away by evil Brigadoc magic. Aye, secret tunnel. Doesn't work in the accent, sorry.
Where's Michael?
Secret tunnel. And wait.
The noise of the mining soon passes, and Queen Argantel becomes elated that you have company and you help to defeat Chalk, the leader of the Chalk clan there. And she says, "You know what? The best way is to drown out that racket with one of our own. Drink, food, dance. It's time to ignore the bitter end, at least for one night." And two of the Corrids start to drum on boulders, and others start stomping their feet and jumping around, and we have some fantastic art to show you here.
Yeah.
What is it? It's like a percussive taiko performance.
Yeah. Where is it? There they are.
I'll be honest with you, I have Anarchy Rainbow from Splatoon 3 playing in my head at like full blast right now.
Look at him dance.
Here they are. And they start.
Hey!
This is so where the wild things are.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
The
wow,
colors
yeah.
especially.
Sirenscape's got us covered. There is a sound set.
もしかしてほんまに?
Okay. Clunk, clunk, clunk. They start to knock the rocks together. And they're just like hammering. Sorry, that's in sync with chat. Sorry if it's out of sync for you. And they start hammering away on the stones and prance and dance and jump about. We don't care what's going on. We don't care what they come and say, cause we don't care. We've got a song, jumping and about. All of us with all our clout. We don't care what's going on. Don't care what you say or else. Come round here and have a drink. Come over here, over to the brink. Look across this mountain land and let's have ourselves some scran. Hey! And it's like,
Hey!
sorry, pulled that out of my ass. Okay, and
That's great.
That was perfect.
That was fantastic. That was beautiful.
Full commitment. Full
Snaps.
commitment.
Snaps for the commitment.
Hell yeah.
Sean disappeared, and all I saw were the little Corrids dancing and singing it.
and I'm using this music in other things as well. It's awesome. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay, so they're all starting to prance about, and the queen comes and grabs you, Daisha, by the hands. You're like eye to eye, and starts like just looping. This is a very barbarian dance. It's perfect for a barbarian.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes. Now, can you can you make me, Daisha? Can you make an athletics or performance?
Let's see. Athletics would be better, but performance feels more honest.
No, go for it.
They're the same.
No, the options are there. Cheers, try it.
It would be the same for me.
Cheers.
So I will roll performance. 14.
14. Meets it.
Not a bad jig.
Beats it.
Nice.
Hey!
You impress the Queen Argantal with your dancing moves, and she's like, no. Daisha, wasn't it right? Daisha?
Yeah, that's right.
You want to do it like this, Daisha? Like this? And she starts to loop around. She shows you a special dance, a special jig of the dance. And if you, in the future, if you perform this jig as an action, it allows you, because when she does it, her wild hair just starts to whoosh up in the air around her and dance almost along with the rhythm. Her hair is weaving back and forth. And she says, look, this is why the bitter end wants to get us and always is coming after us. They want our hair strong as iron and it can dance like the winds. And she teaches you this jig, and if you perform that jig as an action, you can manipulate Corrid hair that you can find. Which is the same as the Corrid's command hair chants. Hey, Cos, how you doing, mate?
Hey.
Thank you for
Holy.
Big hearts. Thank you.
join us, everyone. You can see Cos in our Candlekeep Mysteries game tomorrow. Okay, so
because I am so wise right now, I'm wondering if I could it's been such a pleasure to meet you, and I'm gonna ask them.
It's a tour of the British Isles.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask them to, I would love to have a lock of hair from every clan.
As like a token?
Mm-hmm. You asked the Queen that?
For this, yes. To cement this memory forever.
Cement is such a good word when talking about rocks.
I mean,
what?
I did win that game for her. So, by reciprocity standards,
the music gods.
If I were asked for such a simple gift,
she does. Yeah, you don't know if it's good, important or not.
The music immediately stops.
Oh no!
I just told you. The hag steals our hair for her evil purposes, and you think you could come in here and demand it from us? There's a crash of thunder, the lightning crows across the heavens above. You're like her. You're like those brigadocks. Why don't you crawl back down a hole like them?
She tries to find a hole to crawl into.
A joyous time.
Emin...
How stupid of me. You read that so wrong. Wow.
Emin would like to kind of fly in and intervene.
Damn.
And just say, well, now, Your Highness, she meant nothing by it. In fact, we came here, chased some hags, actually.
Did I fucking stutter? Which part of stealing our hair did I sound happy about?
Daisha's poking a mushroom in the corner, for sure.
We don't want your hair.
As you poke the mushroom, Daisha.
Oh no! What have I done now?
It sparks a little. Just a little kind of like St. Elmo's fire, and it was playing around the edge of the mushroom. The blue glowing lights twirling, and it gets larger, and as the mushroom gets larger and elongates, not one stalk.
I've lit that whole stone circle on fire.
Not one stalk, but 3 others burst out of the cap of the mushroom, making 4, and then the cap elongates into a head with a beak and with a soft Juniper returns.
Baby!
And their paws and beak are covered in some strange golden sticky something.
Oh,
and the Queen's like, oh yeah, And now you're bringing some kind of beast into our midst. And Juniper immediately just goes... like,
down.
Feathers just up.
Friends. Friends, dear.
Oh, my anxiety.
Friends. Is this... like, Corey, like, lifts up the stuff. Gives it a sniff. Is this honey? And then,
So,
like...
Sorry, what is that? Sorry, it's like some spooky kid.
Yeah.
Is
What
that
is it, like...
one of the things. It's okay.
like, is that honey? And it's like turns around to the group. Would anyone like some?
The queen narrows her eyes. I suppose some sort of peace offering.
Oh, also, and Corey like imagines if she can in her hair, the scent of chamomile as flowers bloom.
It's not from that nasty Cyclops, is it?
No, by the
Thing.
smell of it, and like she gives it a huff. It smells honestly really good.
And as she mentions that, there's like a... And Poinella comes buzzing out from behind where she kind of been hiding behind Amador with all of the sudden appearing of all these creatures. And the queen turns and she stops and like flings a beard over her shoulder and goes into a curtsy. Ah, Your Highness, Poinella, I didn't know you were here. And Poinella like bobs in the air. Hi. What? This lot alright, Annie?
Saved by the NPC. Thank you. MBC.
Ah,
What's that? You said that's not honey from the Cyclops, it's from somewhere else? Otherworldly honey? That sounds right special. You! Give it here, and we shall not cast you off this mountainside.
Corey does what is asked and like starts to try and clear off Juniper's paws.
And she comes over and she kind of gets a scoop of it, tries it. You know what? That is delicious.
Right? It smells amazing.
It's lovely. Where's it from? You! Where's that from?
Looks to Juniper. Juniper, where's it from?
And Amidor, the dandelion knight, comes striding over. If I may? Amidor, a pleasure. I'm sorry, we did not get to make introductions before this shenanigans happened. And he turns and puts a leaf on Juniper's beak.
Speaks Elven.
He has speak with animals and plants.
I love that.
And
I love
Juniper
the dandelion
hoots
has
and
speak
growls.
with animals and plants.
How do you think he speaks with Pornella?
It's so good.
true.
And Juniper talks back for a while, and he says, Juniper says that they have traveled far to a distant land and brought this honey, especially for the queen herself, in anticipation of meeting such refined royalty of Prismir, second
That's my
only to the Billner herself. I am quoting verbatim. It is from some strange, far-off land, perhaps another domain of delight, Rodania? I do not know it.
You would also know it's Kusari honey, which is very rare.
It is apparently a very rare blend known as Kusari. Your queen, please. This is all as a peace offering. I cannot speak for the mouthy snake, but I would offer this as an apology. Daisha! If you're done kicking mushrooms, come here and say sorry.
Daisha, like, gets up and she's so sad. Completely dejected, just like, I'm so sorry. And she tries to get, like, really low, because she doesn't know what this apology custom is, but low feels right.
Mm-hmm. I would also say, like, as she's doing that, Corey is just, like, also, like, curtsy and bowing next to her as, like, backup apology, because Juniper's the one that came with the honey.
Daisha, Queen Nargantel strides forward, her hair and beard bristling and moving on its own still.
I'm gonna die. She's gonna kill me with her iron hair.
Daisha, you want to be careful when you're traveling into new lands and meeting new folks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Read the fucking room.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Now look, you do have a point. While these hags can be flippant and cast aside the old ways, us who were here before, we gotta remember our etiquette. And yes, you did win the game for me. So that reciprocity may be appeased, take this.
I want nothing. This is my exchange for an apology. Daisha's like, no, that's cool. Keep it. She doesn't want it.
It's not how it works.
Okay.
To refuse would be just as bad.
No, I really want it. Please give it to me.
To beg is like the third strike.
It's like Corey's very much giving the queen like a, she's trying so hard, let her get this, please.
You're very fickle for a barbarian. Path of wild magic, am I right?
I'm so sorry, you're right. I'll do better.
I knew it.
Nodding slowly from behind.
Nice, this is the one weekend a month we're allowed to take her out.
Look. I will.
Daisha's like,
I will
she
uphold.
felt such an instant camaraderie with like other like beastie barbarian-esque people that she's just like, I just want to be friends so bad.
Let it be known that I am a kind and welcoming ruler. It's not often that we get visitors. Less still, honey from another realm.
Thanks, Juniper.
Amador leans over. You're welcome.
So, like, Corey leans down. Thank you. Goes to Juniper. Solid move.
She's just like, she kind of shrugs. She's like, I didn't do it on purpose.
Like, I just came back covered in the stuff. What did you want from me, Mom?
It was a combination of you talking about a mushroom circle and Daisha's wild magic triggering a mushroom. I was like, when the next mushroom turns up, that's when she'll appear. And Daisha provided.
Thanks.
The queen comes over and says, well, take this, and hopefully you'll have better luck in meeting others. Or maybe heading over to those Brillo Rocks and driving them out of their nasty little holes and stopping them making that infernal racket. That's how you can make it up for us. Head over there and sort them out good and proper. Look, take this. And as I said, hopefully it will give you better luck. And she places a kind of Satsuma-sized, Mikan-sized, pale white crystal, cloudy crystal. This is a moonstone. And she says, but you're not forgiven completely. This will bring you luck but only for one day.
Oh, I gotta make use of this.
This is a stone of good luck. It gives you +1 to every ability check and saving throw.
Wow.
Ooh.
Is it from today use, or does she choose when it's used?
No, it's not. It's now.
Okay.
It's glowing. It's softly glowing. She's like,
I'm gonna start taking big risks, guys.
when
This
the glow
has backfired.
when the glow
on the
goes
party.
out, you will return to your regular clumsy self.
Emin like can't help himself. Like he.
Corey elbows him so hard.
Daisha turns around and goes, "Oh, is it funny?"
And the queen
He's
behind
so
you, like
strong,
not
like,
paying
eyes.
attention to Emin and Daisha, just like, what am I saying? Life's too short, and all of this time spent under the bitter end. Strike it up, you two. She gestures to the two that are like still there with their boulders, like they were doing the percussion with before. They tentatively start it up again. She's like, come on. Let's not dwell on mistakes made. And the Corrids all starts to caper about again with that special jig. Thank you, Celestia. Myself, my normal self, or with the accent? It's a Liverpudlian accent from England. And you, also, by the way, the local accent of the Luskan area, as our Candle Creek Mysteries crew found out. They met a couple of Scouse halflings from Luskan in a bathhouse in the forest. Also taken over by hags.
What's with the hags?
Naturally.
They're fantastic. And you know it.
Oh yeah.
And as the Corrid starts to dance and drum out that rhythm once again, they begrudgingly welcome Daisha back into the jig in the center. And Daisha, do you like at first you're like, no, I don't deserve it.
Right, yes, for sure.
And there's just a insistent tug, and you see the queen's hair is wrapped around your arm. It's like pulling you behind as she's not making eye contact, but leading you back into the dance. And you make your way back in there, and we shall leave this hilltop as the Corrids drum and dance away, and we will return here next time. A huge thank you to my lovely players, and to all of you coming by. Thank you so much for all of the follows and the bits and the subs, the gifted subs, those huge raids from Jay and our new friend Britt there. Thank you so much, everyone. Absolute pleasure to meet you all, and I hope we can see you again soon. We are QuestJunkiesUK, and I will give you the full rundown of what's coming up as we say goodbye to our friends here. Before we do that, this is your last chance. If you want a chance to win the fabulous Redwoods from CGRPG, this Fey setting with evil druids against the Fey locals, play it as a one-shot, drop it into your campaigns however you like. Please jump into the chat there and type !enter. We will draw the winner in just a moment. Let's go around the overlay the opposite way from where we were before. Willie Grimm, where can people find you on the material plane?
Here. And also on my... Ta-da! It's easy here. I also do pro DMing, DM Charlie Gaming, but all our games are full. Holidays, we're winding down, so not even gonna bother pushing it. So you can find me here. The only thing I do.
It is, even if you're not jumping into a game, there is a very, very active and friendly Discord full of advice and friendly types.
Super nice.
Yeah, okay. You sold it. You sold it.
birthdays.
Our Discord's pretty cool. Yeah, our Discord's pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But I picture as the camera's panning away from the hilltop and those rocks are bashing around and everybody's dancing and having a great time, you hear a strident Dalelander voice shouting out, "9! It is called the Fezziwig two-step! Fezziwig two-step!"
Thank you. Emin, your good self.
Hello everyone, my name is Colby and I was And then Pastiche, the Fairy Rogue. I am part of the Vexed Vending operation here in Central Florida. I'll let Stephanie take the bulk of that, but do check us out on Instagram.
Thank you very much. Corey, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Scarlett Song, she, her. I'm an artist, a professional GM, a podcast host, and Corey, the Feywild adventure for her in this action shot as she's just like finished clearing off the rest of the honey to give to everyone, has like started swaying along and is actually, to the surprise of everyone, dancing.
Okay, and here we have Lawmakers, which is Scarlett's podcast.
Yes.
And please.
Oh, sorry. The latest episode of Lawmakers is out as of today, which is really fun. And the upcoming news on my end is on October 30th, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. I'm going to be running an all-kobold one-shot as a bunch of kobolds try to pilfer a very, very spooky manner. So look forward to that.
Everyone, yes, all of Scarlett's links are in chat there. Do head over and give them a follow if you want to get awesome locations and maps for your games too. And another source is Scarlett's Patreon there. Recently released the Fantastical City Streets. Please do look forward to that. Thank you, everybody. And sorry, I'm going to put that out of sight again. And last but not least, Daisha, please.
Hey, I'm the other half of Vexed Vending. And we just had a podcast interview with Lunch with Biggie, which is a local Central Florida podcast. So go check it out. We're going to share that tomorrow. They've already uploaded it onto their, I almost said channel, onto their Insta. So yeah, that's us.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We are PhoenixUK. We play lots and lots of D&D. We will be back first thing tomorrow or later today, depending where you are in the world. Friday at 8, I think it's 8 a.m. Eastern, as we dive back into Cobalt Press's Book of Ebon Tides for our bookworm read-along and cozy hangout with chat session. We can't do it tomorrow as usual, so I'm going to do it today instead. And that will bring us around to the weekend where we have Candlekeep Mysteries on Saturday. Sunday is the Evil campaign up in Icewind Dale, The Hunger of Ithrin, and that will bring us into next week's sessions. We have Out of the Abyss, Barovia and Beyond, and back here to the Feywild with Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Thank you so much, everybody. If you would like to give us a follow or jump into the Discord, please do, and we will look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Here is the Discord
Smash
link.
that subscribe.
Get all of the links.
It's so good.
There. Thank you so much for everything today, everybody. Absolute pleasure as always. Absolutely. Just mind-blowing to have so many people and all the support as well. Not just raiding in and disappearing. So many of you staying around. Thank you so much, and all of those subs and follows as well. It means so much to us. Thank you very, very much. Big shout out to Lord Gusamba and Brett once more for sharing their fabulous communities with us. And it is a pleasure to meet you all. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And
Yoroshiku.
that said, let us say thank you in a more material way to one of those lucky people. So we are going to draw the winner. Let me just refresh the list here, make sure we've got everybody in there as the Correds leap and jig about. Thank you, Chaotic Collective. It's good to see you. Okay. Sorry, the sun came out. I'm roasting. Hot. Okay. So we are closing up the entries there. Good luck, everybody. Correct speak there. Okay, today's copy of The Red Woods from CCRPG is going to Juniper Finch!
So fitting! Oh, that's so fitting.
With Juniper playing
That's
such a role
so fitting. Congratulations, Juniper.
Perfect. Congratulations, Juniper Finch, and welcome in. It's nice to see you. And we will be sending you the link to download that and put that into your games as soon as possible. Woo, indeed. Okay, thank you, everyone. That has been us. We are going to be back here next week. As I said, we do have our guest, Darling Creepshow, joining us for a creepy Halloween one-shot with some more charity stream solution fulfillments there. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. And we are going to head off and continue this raid train. Let's send all of you wonderful people off to somewhere else as well. Who is online at the moment? Who can we make curse and yell out in surprise like I did?
Yeah, I love how your default reaction was like, fuck.
Okay, let's see. Okay, oh yes, let's say we just finished our High Seas Spelljammer Radiant Citadel pirate campaign recently. Let's head over to our good friend Caustic Phoenix, who's playing some Sea of Thieves. Quote unquote, the Pirate King is here. So let's head on over and see the fabulous Caustic Phoenix over there. Everyone, you know what to do. Stick around for the raid if you've got 'em. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, oh yes, say. Oh yes,
Oyasumi!
Of the many ancient civilizations of the world, none can surpass the grand majesty of ancient China, one of the oldest and longest lasting civilizations in the history of the world, going back over 4,000 years. Troller Games is proud to announce our latest Mythos series project, the Codex Sonarum. The Codex Sonarum covers the might and profound wonders of prehistoric to medieval China, both historic and mythic for castles and crusades. With almost 200 mythical Chinese creatures and over 140 deities and heroes, the Codex Sonarum is filled with monsters, gods, warriors, and more on a level that will be truly legendary, told in a narrative true to Chinese history. It introduces the basics of Chinese martial arts and is complete with Qi and the many legendary abilities associated with it. Ancient complex systems of sorcery, spellcraft, and fortune-telling, even enchanted charms, are explored as well. Players can live out their characters' adventures in tales set in popular Chinese fantasy styles like wuxia and more, while within a pseudo-historical setting and brought to life by the castle keeper or game master. Researched and written by Brian Young, the wildly popular Mythos series delves into the mythos of the ancient world, bringing hosts of gods and heroes, legends and lore, and even the monsters and foes that plagued the peoples of ancient times, to the stories that you create. The Codex Sonarum brings ancient China to your table. Join us and pledge today. Troll Lord Games